Let's try this again. I tried this once. I don't even know if y'all saw any of it, but hello, my community, my sangha. I hope you are having an amazing day. I need to charge these headphones. Not today, but tonight. Yeah, it's been a good day. It was pretty busy morning, and then I was gonna do this live earlier actually, but Key Fob and I decided to go to the springs to see if we could swim with some manatees. But they weren't there. Well, they were there, and then they left very quickly because there were kids splashing around. Hey, Seven, how are you? Hope it's not too blurry. I have my phone here, so let me know if it's blurry, and I'll try to unplug and put it. It is blurry. I'm at 47%, and sometimes it starts blurry and then it clears up with the hotspot. But yeah, I can go. Hold on. Hey, Marie, hold on 1 second. Seven and Marie. Thank you, Ben. Okay. Maybe it'll clear up. Sometimes I've noticed with this hotspot that it'll start out blurry and then clear up. All right, Marie, I'm going to write your name down, okay? I hope you are doing wonderful today. Yeah, Thursday. We get hotspot finally. All right, Seven. Higher power, source, creator of all. I sent you guide my cards and my words for Seven. Seven's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. I call upon Seven's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment, prosperity, wealth, health, especially on this 111 portal. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. I saw the tower card come up in your shuffling. There was another one. I don't know if it was the death card. I can't remember, but I saw the tower card for sure. Thank you, divine source. Seven. Reading. Let me shuffle one more time. That was a weird one. Seven. Thank you, divine. Good, Marie. I'm glad you're having a good day. Not bad. Good. That's all we can ask for, right? At least. Not bad. Okay, Seven. Hey, Cheryl. How are you? I'm going to write your name down in case you want to read. I hope you're doing wonderful today. All right, Seven. You have the Six of Swords. I know that peaceful times will come. Maybe something has happened recently. It's maybe stirring up some feelings. Yep, your video is cleared up. Thank you, Marie, for letting me know. Yeah, usually it just takes a second. Seven, moving on, finding a safe haven. After an intense, demanding time, this harmonious six is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. You complete a demanding project at work. And in relationships, the card can show making up after a disagreement or moving on alone after a breakup, whichever path brings you more security, serenity, and ultimately peace of mind. And there's also it says the literal meaning of the card is travel, but it's all surrounding like peaceful times will come. Hey, Nuru, I'm going to write your name down. Thank you for hitting the like button. Seven, then you have the Page of Wands. I'm always open to good news. So maybe this is involving the Six of Swords, peaceful times coming. Oh, good news. Messages and news. Hey, Ascending. Messages and news. As a person in your reading, this page is often a young person who is talkative and creative. The card can literally show a young person reading and writing. As a situation, the card reveals welcome news, which brings conditions for advancement and self-expression. While he does not represent instant success, he does foretell good news. Specifically, the page often comes up in readings to show applications for work or simply a person who will be soon in touch with you. I don't know if you're applying for a job or trying to switch jobs, because the Six of Swords, somehow I feel like that's related, right? Oh, thank you, Ascending. I went swimming at the springs today. And so my hair is like the natural, this is naturally like the wavy craziness of my hair. I just straighten it most of the time. And then you have the world card behind that 7. So it's like if you're feeling the 6 of swords, if you're feeling yourself in that negative headspace, this is just higher power saying that's the flow of life, right? The ebb and flow, to try to embody the Page of Wands and have faith that you will find a peaceful resolution in this. And then you have the major arcana, the world card, as your 3rd one. The world shows the successful completion of a life phase or project. You celebrate this and may even receive a gift or reward. And the Page of Wands talked about a message or something, right? And then the world is saying you may even receive a gift or reward. Your horizons expand and new ideas beckon. The card also suggests physical travel. 2 cards now talked about travel. This one even mentions an overseas adventure. Your world is happy as you look to the future. Yeah, it's a really good, it's a really good vibe. The 6 of Swords, I don't know if that's past or like maybe emotions right now, but the Page of Wands in the world is coming out with very positive vibes, 7. So if you're feeling the dip in this, like maybe you're feeling on the low right now, don't worry. You got the world. Like, look how beautiful that is. Like the whole world in your hands, you know? Hey, Chasing Ghost. I'm going to write your name down in case you want a reading. Go check out Chasing Ghost. Yeah, keep up to say. Go check out Chasing Ghost. She does music. She's an awesome. Yeah, and play the guitar. Hey, Delilah. Oh, did I say Saturday, Marie? I don't know. My brain probably did. Sunday, the 111 portal. Thank you, 7. I appreciate you. That was a really beautiful read. And if you're feeling the swords energy, remember, God's got you. You're good. You're good to go. Marie, would you like a general reading or specific? That death card on the split, 7. I'm not sure if that applies to you. But yeah, that death card is a new beginnings, and you have the world coming out too. And I knew I saw it, and I just split to shuffle. I feel like that's for you, 7. And it could be for somebody else in here. You know, sometimes we attract a collective that are on similar timelines. All right, Marie, general reading. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Marie. Marie's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom, connection. I call upon Marie's archangels, their divine, their spirit team, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment. One fell off. I'm going to keep that bottom card as I was shuffling. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Words of enlightenment, clarity for Marie. Self-love, self-confidence, messages of how to navigate this life. Thank you, divine source, Marie. I know earlier on my video, I think you were having a hard morning, right? I hope that your day's gotten better. I hope that you were able to lift your vibrations. Marie, any messages for Marie? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Marie. Hey, that. How are you, Marie? I see a couple of swords coming out, which may be what you were dealing with this morning in the shuffle. Thank you, divine. Source, Marie. Okay. I'm really good. I'm going to write your name down that in case you want a reading, okay? So Marie, first, the Page of Pentacles fell off the bottom of the deck as I was shuffling. I'm open to opportunities for personal growth. And I was actually even sharing with Kifa, my husband, about that when you are honest and open about your experiences, people in our community learn from that. And Marie, I told my husband, I'm going to move you off for a minute. I got to get my charger. Sorry. I got it. It was under the computer. My bad. Whoa. But I told my husband, Marie, that I love how when you're like, I'm not doing well, but I'm going to be okay. Like, you know that there's things you can do to lift your vibrations, you know, because we're human and we wake up in these experiences. So I love this power message because it says, I'm open to opportunities for personal growth. And like you saying, I might not feel okay in this moment, but I have free will, right? I have the ability to raise my vibration. The Page of Pentacles says, Pentacles says an opportunity, a positive influence. As a person in your reading, the page is often a young person who is enthusiastic, full of ideas and ambition. He may be in education and looking for work, and if so, the card foretells success in examinations and interviews. As a situation, you're in a growth phase, so may be drawn towards education or find other opportunities to develop your skills through work. You can make positive changes to your life through looking at practical outcomes that bring future rewards. I feel like this is like you're embodying this about taking control of how you feel and things that you can do to, like I said, raise your vibration. Go live, chasing ghosts. Now, behind that, Marie, you have the Two of Swords. I feel like you got this before, Marie, about a decision. Whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome. I'm not sure if that applies to right now or you've already made the decision or what, but I feel like you got this recently, Marie. I might be wrong. A pause in activity, procrastination. This too can show you feeling caught between two people, two paths, and the indecision leaves you feeling stuck and depleted. You may feel that neither route is clear nor ideal. However, there is a time for action. Otherwise, the issue becomes greater than it deserves. It becomes greater than it deserves to be as you ponder each potential outcome or avoid making a decision altogether. An additional meaning of the card is like a truce or taking a time out during a period of stress or conflict. So the laters might be, I have made a decision. Thank you for validating the message. Because I thought you had this card before, but so I guess it's just like validating that, wow, that's powerful, right? Then behind that, you have the Queen of Pentacles. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Maybe it's like divine coming in, acknowledging that you've made that decision. And then you have the Queen of Cups energy following it. Like, because you said, okay, I'm making this decision. You did, right? Wow. I thought you did. So God sees it. And then you've got the Queen of Cups. Like, you're learning from choosing to make that decision. You're learning sensitivity, imagination, intuition. She's beautiful. This is the power that you're embodying. Intuition, creativity, and love. As a person, this queen can represent a loving partner or friend, a caring individual with high emotional intelligence. Supporting others comes naturally to her. As a situation, you are led by your heart rather than your head. The message of the card overall is to act with compassion, show your empathy, connect with others, and intuitively read the subtle energies at play. The only issue is to make sure you stand by your boundaries so that you don't give too much. I really like this. You're open to opportunities for personal growth. You stood your boundaries, made that decision. And because of that, you're embodying this Queen of Cups. I'm so proud of you. It's hard sometimes to make these decisions in life. I'm so proud of you, Marie. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I know that things are going to go exactly as they should for you in your life. Hey, Ankita, I'm going to write your name down. I am that. I have a list, okay, sweetie? So when I say that, then you can tell me your question. Hey, I don't know if I should say Chumba. I keep saying Chumba, I think. Chumba. Hey, Chumba. Thank you for being here. I wrote your name down in case you want to read. I had so much fun hanging out with Chumba on the Chumba. Forgive me, I butcher names. On the live yesterday with Synthesized Souls. Synthesized Souls does music, and she was my first collaboration partner. So we got to collab again. I think it was it yesterday that I was on there? When I can't, my days are all mixed up. It was yesterday. All right, Cheryl, you're next, sweetie. Do you want a general name? Yes, Delilah. I'm so sorry I didn't say hello to you. I don't know what I was thinking. I do have your name, sweetie. I hope you're having a great day. I did write your name down, love. Anna really is. She's fun. She is fun. And she loves tarot and spirituality too. You'll have to check out Synthesized Souls channel. She's a lot of fun. A general. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Cheryl. Cheryl's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their life. I call upon their archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment, prosperity, wealth, health. Many messages for Cheryl. Thank you, divine. Thank you, for Cheryl. One rises. We got the sun card on the split. Oh, that's a good vibe. That card's a beautiful vibe. I love the sun card. I can literally feel it when I see the sun card. It's amazing. I got it on the split again. I can't make it up. That sun card's meant for you. I have to pull it out. I split it twice and it come out. So we're going to start with that, Cheryl. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. The death card, which death card is processing. Wow. And the fool. Cheryl, you're doing something big. I saw the death card and the fool, which are both like new beginning vibes. The death cards, you're processing an old or done doing shadow work, processing an old life. And the fool card is entering the new one, right? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source, Cheryl. Yeah, and those all three are major arcana cards on my splits for you, Cheryl. So through the death card and processing something deep, you're going into this new beginning. You're learning how to live on a higher vibration. And because of that, you're being blessed with the sun, right? When we can live in this whole life like we're supposed to and go against the flow of what society teaches us, we're blessed with the being in the moment, living for the present moment instead of the past or the future. It's not to say don't build for the future, right? Oh, thank you. I appreciate you ascending and Chumba. Thank you for that. You don't have to do that. Thank you so much. All right, Cheryl. The sun brings the warming sun into your life, beaming happiness, all the beauty around it, all the life force energy. You find success and time to focus on yourself, perhaps literally a holiday in the sun or other opportunities to de-stress and recharge. I had to take that today. Like we were just gonna go shopping, like grocery shopping. I was gonna come back and work, and something just said, the sun's out. You've been wanting to see the manatees. Go to the springs. And I went. I recharged. You have take that time to enjoy the life force energy around you. The sun is also a card of personal growth, which through the death card, I feel like this is it, right? A personal growth and self-appreciation. So you feel worthy of and enjoy the good things in life. It's just like, oh, beautiful. And it also can mean spending time with children and family, like whatever raises your vibration, right? Hey, Sam, I'm going to write your name down. When I call your name, then you can put your question in. Hey, Isha, I'm going to write your name down. When I call your name, Reiki, life force energy equals Reiki. Exactly. You're so right. I can't wait to get Reiki certified one day. One day. Once the cash flow comes more fluent, like I'm getting there, I'm attracting it, little by little. And the more I raise my vibration, there's a Reiki master here that does classes just 30 minutes for me. And I told her, I can't wait to be your student. Hey, Sam, I wrote your name down. Hey, Kelly, I got your name down. Okay. I hope you're having an amazing day. I wrote those names down. Okay. All right, Cheryl. Then you have the 2 of Wands behind that. I focus on what I want and make it happen. The power of manifestation, right? I embody that. I embody what I want and I make it happen. Me too. Reiki on YouTube is my thing. That's part of my meditation, my grounding. There's this one Reiki healer online. He looks like Jesus. He has long hair. I don't know why I can't remember his name. I listen to him all the time. I get healings from him all the time, but he literally looks like Jesus. He has like long brown hair. Anyway, and he has like birds in the background all the time. It's amazing. Making plans, looking ahead. This too sees you focusing on your next steps. You may be in the process of making a decision. The card often appears in a reading to signify the planning stages of a project and can relate specifically to travel. You may be in discussions with others to schedule a trip or otherwise find a way to expand your horizons. In relationships, creative and romantic partnerships are favored. You're connecting with someone who sees the world as you do. Just like fast energy, right? Making plans, looking ahead. Like you're growing. You're looking at this life in a new way through that. Of course you are, because then you have the Wheel of Fortune behind that. Like literally while I was shuffling, I saw the death card. I saw the full, which is like new beginnings. The sunlight comes out. The Two of Wands is like rapid energy. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. It's very good for you, healthy and healed. Exactly, Chumba. Hey, warrior, I'm going to write your name down, okay? When I say warrior, if you're able to stick around, then I'll do a read for you, okay? The Wheel of Fortune. When the wheel appears, luck improves and you take a step closer to the success you desire. If you have felt challenged or stuck, the card indicates that you will soon be back in the flow as good things come to you and more easily and naturally. An additional meaning is some psychic work. Ooh, I like it. Especially if you're on a higher vibration. Like when you get on this level, it's like spirit's there all day long. The 3D world is what sucks us dry, right? Hey, Carney. How are you? Y'all go check out Carney's channel. He's an amazing part of our community, our Sangha. And of course, Carney, if you ever want to read, just let me know, okay? Thank you, Cheryl, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. The wheel turns in your favor. Chumba, you know something about some tarot, don't you? Ace of Wands, new beginning. All right, Nuru, you're next. I better be quiet. Nuru. I always want to keep going, and I forget. And then I have ascending in case Nuru left. Nuru ascending. Thank you, Cheryl. What abuse. I'm so proud of you. You're doing the work. Like, what? What's happening over there in Cheryl's world? How exciting. Nuru ascending and then chasing go. So let's see if Nuru's here. Usually ascending sticks around. Carney wrote in hi, like H-I... GH. I just saw what you put in, Carney. Oh, Nuru's here. Okay. Sorry, Nuru. A lot of times people, I don't remember seeing your name, and a lot of times newer people come in and then they leave because they're not able to wait or whatever. Hey, Andy, I'm going to write your name down in case you want a reading, okay? And hey, Carney, I'm going to write your name down too. Who knows? If you're in here and you want to read when I get to your name, I'll totally read for you. And if not, I understand. Y'all check out Carney Vanguard's channel. He's an awesome friend of ours, a big support to both of our channels. So thank you, Carney, for everything you do. All right, Nuru, do you want a general read or a specific reading, sweetie? And if you want specific, you can put in the chat, what would you like me to try to read over? Did you hear what I said with Cardi put? When is my reunion with my husband? Oh, wow. No contact. Dang, that's deep. Okay, I don't know that I'll be able to tell you when, Nuru, but I'll do a reading over it, okay? If you mind me asking, why is there no contact? And if it's too personal, you don't have to answer, okay? I'm going to pray over the deck and we'll see what comes out. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Nuru. Nuru's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding a reunion with their husband. They haven't had contact. I call upon Nuru's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding when will they have contact with their husband again. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Ten of Cups fell out. I'm going to read that one to you. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. No. Hold on, Andy. Let me write it down in case you leave, and then you can rewind. I joined to hit the like button, Brainy. I'm pretty tired. If you read for me, though, find out how my energy will be over the week ahead. I'll totally do it for you, Andy. How will his energy be for the week ahead? What I'll do, Andy, is I'll put the time in the comments after I post in case you leave, okay? Thank you, Carney. Okay, that. There's another that. I have two that's. Okay, that. Okay. All right. All right. Sounds good, Auntie. I hope you sleep well, sweetie. All right, Nuru. Nuru, their husband. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Nuru, their husband. When will they speak again? Words navigate this energy. They haven't been in contact. Nuru. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Nuru. Okay, Nuru. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anything. Andy's been such a good support. You were on the live. You and Chumba were on the live so long with us yesterday. I did add you, Sam. I did add you. I added your name, sweetie. I put Sam. Sam La. I think do I have two Sams in here? Sam La. Let me make sure. No, yeah, I had your name. I put Sam though. Let me put Sam La. I wrote your name down. All right, and that Fadden, I got your name down too. You'll just have to wait till you hear your name, okay? All right, Nuru, you have the Ten of Cups. I have all I wish for in my relationships. Ten of Cups. I have all I wish for in my relationships. Complete happiness and fulfillment. Wow, which is like weird because you're saying that you haven't talk to your husband. So maybe it's asking you to see the positivity in your relationships with other people, like your family or your friends. You are crowned with success and can now appreciate life's blessings. The card signifies the freedom to live as you choose. And you feel at home in every sense. Are y'all separated right now? Like, are y'all thinking of getting a divorce? Because this is almost like a card of like seeing your situation from another angle. Like, you're able to see life like as a blessing now because of the separation. Hey, Mayan, I'm going to write your name down, okay? The card signifies the freedom to live as you choose. Like maybe your husband, was he controlling? Because I feel like this is like it says the card signifies that freedom to live as you choose. And you feel at home in every sense. You enjoy close bonds with family. Like this is spirit saying, cling on to your family, your friends, your groups, your children. Life is serene and relationships are harmonious. It says like there's a deep level of love here, but I feel like it's with your family and not your husband. It's like higher power doesn't want you to focus on your husband right now. I don't know if y'all had a very difficult relationship or why, but I get a sense of freeness from this. Hey, Arva, I put your name down. You have the Queen of Swords coming behind that. I protect what matters to me. I feel like maybe this marriage was not a very healthy one, which is if you are considering of divorcing, like, I don't know. I feel like Spirit wants you to really hold true to your boundaries. Arva, I don't know if I said I wrote your name down. Warrior, I did write your name down too, sweetie. Yeah. Warrior. All right, Queen of Swords. Independence. Yeah. Look, Cheryl, Nuru. Queen of Wands, independence, insight, and strength. As a person, this queen is self-reliant and resilient and does not shy away from risk. She defends those close to her fiercely. As a situation, you need to take a logical approach to solving a problem. It denotes a high level of responsibility and leadership and working at home because you're the lone parent. It suggests that you're feeling single due to a partner being away and because you're unattached. But God is like asking you to find the positivity in the relationships that you do have. No, I'm not considering divorce. Okay. Maybe higher power just wants you to let the break be and to not worry about when you'll reunite. Because the Ten of Cups is asking you to really focus on the positivity in your life. And the Queen of Swords is saying protect your boundaries. Okay. Hey, Nahil, I'm going to write your name down, okay? You are not late. You are just on time. Yeah. Hey, K.A. Cabia. I'm going to write your name down. All right, Nuru. Then you have the Six of Swords. I know that peaceful times will come. This is higher power. I don't know why, Nuru. Higher power doesn't want you to focus on when will I talk to him again. I don't know why. I know why. Because when we get stuck in this, why isn't it happening? Why is this happening to me? That's a negative headspace, right? That's why the Ten of Cups is coming out, because God wants you to focus on the positive relationships, and God wants you to hold up your boundaries and protect what matters to you. And the Six of Swords is saying, like, Wusa, I know that peaceful times will come. Everything is perfectly as it should be. Moving on. Wow. But this is like a moving on card. I feel like maybe there's a separation going to happen possibly, or I don't know. Moving on, or maybe you're just going to move on from worrying about it, right? Moving on, finding a safe haven. After an intense, demanding time, the Harmonious Six is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. You complete a demanding project at work. In relationships, The card can show making up after a disagreement or moving on alone after a breakup. So if you aren't talking about divorce, then this card can denote making up after a disagreement. Whichever path is going to bring you more security, serenity, and peace of mind. But higher power really wants you to hold to your boundaries, whatever that means around this relationship, okay? And to focus on the positive in your life. Let him do his thing. When he's ready to contact you, he will, okay? I'm sending you so much love and light because I can only imagine. I know it's not easy. I know it isn't. So I'm sending you so much positivity, okay? Hey, Sella, I'm going to write your name down, okay? All right, Ascending, you're next. Do you want a general read or specific? Hey, Irva, hold on till I say your name, okay? Yeah, Sella, you'll just have to put it in the chat again whenever I call your name, all right? A general, okay. That pardon. Hold on till I say your name, okay? There's a few people ahead of you, sweetie. All right, Ascending, a general. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Ascending. Ascending's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. I call upon Ascending spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment. Thank you, divine. When one rises, we all rise. Ascending messages. Ascending. I see quite a few wands coming out. Thank you, divine. I'm strong for as long as I need to be strong. Maybe you've been feeling a little down, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how your energy is right now. The King of Swords on the split. Ascending. Hey, Sick. Y'all go check out Sick's channel. Ascending. Ascending. Messaging for Ascending. 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 Thank you, divine. Thank you, Source. I saw the Ace of the Pentacles on the bottom of the deck before you, and I saw in the split too, which is a New Beginnings card. She keeps playing what she keeps. Five of Wands. Yeah, and the wands were coming out in the shuffle too. I stand my ground and look for peace. So Ascending, I don't know if you're feeling the feels right now. You know, that's the flow of life, right? Let me see. Or this might be a warning if you start getting in the feels, you know, to make sure you find that headspace. Hey, evil angel. Angel, my Sangha. New beginnings are coming. Yes, they are. Five of Wands says test and challenges. This five is a card of intense energy, which often signifies a battle of wills. The result is that you may feel tested or struggle to be heard, but it's a show of ego. So this may even be a battle within the mind, because I know my ego loves to try and test me. A play fight rather than a serious attack. We have to love it. If it is your ego, remember, I can't talk, just gently love it. And it might be an outside person, place, or thing. The message is to try not to take it to heart. It will soon pass. It can show family and work squabbles, like literal exams, taking a driving test, something that may be testing you a little bit, but it's saying like, it's other people around me. Oh my gosh, you're so on point. Like, look, if you only knew, I don't know if you heard my video where there's a song, The Rage Bait. The Rage Bait song is my new favorite song. I did it. I cut him out of my life. Wow, Angel. I'm so proud of you. You have to hold true to those boundaries, right? Hey, that fat un. You have to wait, sweetie. You're on the list, okay? But you have to wait till I say your name. Ascending. I always say rage bait, rage bait. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's hard, though. You have to disconnect, right? Behind that, you have the Nine of Cups. I trust in the flow of life. Lower entities, lower vibrations that are on a, and it's not saying that we're better. It's just two different timelines. We're all learning at a different pace, right? I was just 8 months ago on this lower timeline. And so we're all just at different places in life. And so these lower vibrations come in, and because they're at a lower vibration, they want to bring some of us down, right, to their vibration. And we have to try our best to disconnect. Nine of Cups, wishes granted. You're talking about new beginnings. Wishes granted, a wish or dream come true is the meaning of this happy 9. You can manifest what you desire, whether it's love, friendship, wealth, security, work, or creative opportunities. When you receive what you want and need, you're generous with others. Of course you are. Like, you're this, like, I've always like, Ascending is one of the first people who came into my lives and just started, like, in the chat saying these things like and subscribe, like promoting the channel when they never had to. I never asked them to. I've never met Ascending, but because they see that this is a place of positivity and lifting each other up, they embraced it, and they just went with it. And Ascending, like, I can't, like, but that's why you have this wishing card, because you're embracing this higher timeline, this higher vibration. When you receive what you want and need, you are generous with others. You share your good luck. You share your optimism and your positive attitude. You're raising people up around you, Ascending. Those people on lower timelines that are trying you, they're learning from you. Whether you realize it or not, they're learning from your love. Yeah, that's what I'm getting off this card. Like, you staying grounded is teaching them something. Thank you, Samla. I appreciate that. Then you have the Ace of Wands behind that. 2 aces in the readings. I'm inspired to follow my passion. I'm inspired to follow my passion. Love it. Yeah, Angel, you got to stand up for yourself. You do, Evil Angel. It's hard. It is hard to stand our ground, especially in relationships, but you got to. All right, Ascending. Your last card is the Ace of Wands. Revealed new beginnings, like you claim it. The wand shows a new initiative, a new idea, an enterprise takes off, and you're inspired to drive forward your vision. This is a quest that speaks to the soul rather than the intellect. That's why you're able to manifest the way you're manifesting. You have a passionate connection to a person, project, or place. I love it. This is like a fertility card. Like, whatever you're doing, you're giving it that unconditional love. Yeah, I'm excited. And look, don't let these lower vibrations mess you up. No, it's rage bait. Claim it. You're teaching them. You're teaching them something by standing your ground and finding your peace. Thank you, Ascending. You know I appreciate you so much. Always being part of this Sangha. All right, Chasing Ghost, if you're still here, I can totally read for you. Look, Ascending, you have King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You are manifesting. I'm sure of my place in this world. I love it. After Chasing Ghost is Delilah. And then that, the first that. I think there's 2 that's in here, but I didn't write the first that. Claim it, right? Claim it. Aw, thank you, Yerva. I have a really good vibe. I appreciate that. Somebody asked me the other day, are you Indian? Are you Hindu? And I was like, I'm not Indian. And I said, I'm not just one thing as far as like religious spirituality. And they're like, I don't know why I'm still watching you, but you're... So when you said I have a good vibe, it reminded me of that person. All right, Delilah. Delilah's next, because I think Chasing Ghost left. There, yeah, Delilah, and then that. The way the English word is not Demnage. Let me write the whole name, because I was gonna say, okay, Demnage. All right. Hey Debbie, I'm gonna write your name down in case you want a reading. Okay, thank you for hitting a thumbs up. Oh, Samla. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 ahead of you, Samla. All right, Delilah. General. Higher power. Hang in there with me if you can, sweetie. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you got my cards and my words for Delilah. Delilah's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. Stop. I got the Hermit and the Judgment card on a split, Delilah. I call upon Delilah's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment. I feel like because you have done the work or are doing the work in hermit mode, justice is, or the judgment is like the gentle loving of your past when you're in hermit mode, like gently loving you, like inner child work kind of vibe. Delilah, spirit team, archangels, spirit tribe. Delilah, any messages? Those here seeking spiritual wisdom and advice surrounding life. Any messages for Delilah? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Delilah. And I split it on the world. Like, you've got some really major arcana cards popping out, Delilah. You're doing the work. And I think I remember reading for you before, and it was like that. Like, I literally split it on the world card again. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source, Delilah. The name, like Delilah, that makes me think of that old Delilah song. Always put me in a higher vibration. Thank you, Source. I really feel close to Putty Lord. He's pictured. He is Ganesha. I know, right? That it's that damn OJ. I chose that because I look like Obama, and my name is John. Okay, I didn't know if it was an Indian name or not, because I do have a lot of Indian. I wanted to say damn. I was like, I don't think that's their name. Nahil, I always loved Delilah. Right, I was thinking Delilah had that vibe. I was like, because I have a lot of reads, so I forget and I get them mixed up sometimes. But I was thinking that. Shay, he said he was sorry he wasn't good enough. He fought. Like no apologies. Right, moving on. I got the world card before. Hey there, Delilah. Yeah, it's what's like Hey there, Delilah. What? Looks like Yeah. That song. Oh, Delilah, King of Cups. I am my own anchor. You have all these major iconic cards because you have found your peace, your serenity. Like, you're like, nothing can affect me. I am the King of Cups. Like, lower vibration, what? Emotional stability, kindness, and strength. As a person you're reading, the King represents self-control, the ability to stay calm and centered, whatever is happening around him. In relationships, he represents the ideal partner. As a situation, the message is to stay grounded. When you're in emotional flux, the more changeable and unpredictable the situation, the more the need to look inward and draw upon your inner wisdom. With this comes the balance that is needed to keep going forward. But I think you're already doing all that. Like, you already know this. Like, you're like, God's just like, say, hey, I see you doing the thing. Keep doing it. And behind that, you have Ace of Swords. I'm ready for breakthrough to success. Like, this new beginnings you're embodying. I was just telling somebody this morning that I'm talking about collaborating with about how this Sanga's really like we attract people on similar timelines. And it's like a lot of us have done the healing work or in the process of doing the healing work. And we've started to embody this, like, you can't face me. Like, I'm okay. If I'm a little in a pit, I know how to get out. And because of that, we're attracting these new beginnings. Aces revealed new beginnings. The Ace of Swords, the suit of the element of air that relates to the mind, signifies success, truth, clarity, and vision. Whether you're asking about a decision in your favor or a breakthrough that brings you what you hope for, the card is a yes outcome. So if you've been asking Spirit, Delilah, a specific question, this is a yes to that question. Whatever you're aiming for, your intellect and logic will help bring you the results you need. Now is the time to harness your ambition. Like, because you're up there. You're on that vibration. Hey, Millie, I'm going to write your name down, okay? And then you have the Page of Swords. I take care of the detail and stay in control. Like, you're like, look, like, ready to go. Let's go, as one of the other tarot readers says I listen to all the time. Let's go. Now, this is with your new beginning. This is, I don't know if it's the new beginning or something happening now, but it says details, information, and contracts. The page is a person that has a very sharp mind. He may be entertaining, but at his worst can be the cause of barbs and gossip. As a situation, the card asks you to be mindful of official documents, from contracts to applications. So I don't know if this is around the new beginning or something you're closing out, but it's just saying to be mindful. Pay attention to the detail in those documents, or even if it's like, I feel like emotional contracts or something like that. Information, you just make sure the information you're given is clear and complete. It can denote in relationships a possible irritation or small arguments, nothing massive. It's just a card of like taking care of the detail is generally what it says. Take care of the detail. To be vigilant. Yeah, be vigilant and stay in control. So I'm not sure if that's happening now or if it will, or maybe already has and you've already dealt with it, because you know that's life. Life gets lifey and our Page of Swords comes out. But I love that it's the page and it's a very calm manner. It's not like, I'm good. It's just like, yeah, I got you. I'm going to pay attention to the detail. Like, you can't trip me up. I love it. You're doing amazing, Delilah. I'm so proud of you. I embrace joyful opportunities. The three of the cups on the bottom of the deck. Ah, good vibes. I'm so, yeah, it's not happening now. Yeah, I don't know because, yeah, your readings are very good vibes. So that one threw me off. And it might even be like our own ego can come into play at times. So it might even be like your background noise sometimes, or it might happen. Like I know somebody I read for one time said they didn't understand why that was coming up. And then it was like 2 or 3 days later, it happened. And so it's nothing serious, nothing to be afraid of. Of course, I don't think you would harness, I don't think you would embrace the fear. It's just like if you see something, just be diligent. I take care of detail and stay in control. I feel like it's more about maintaining the emotional balance, but I might be off. Just keep an open mind to it. I am my own anchor is your first card. Yeah. Okay. Swords is right. Swords is mental energy. Right. Exactly. So I feel like it is that because I know my ego still creeps in my back, like telling me like, it's doing its thing, telling me silly negative things sometimes. And I have to put it in check. Hey, Dwayne. Yes, I'm going to write your name down. But you're your own anchor. So it's okay. You're going to be just fine. You're going to stay in control. Thank you, Delilah. I appreciate you with the hermit on the bottom of the deck. Look, you had the hermit come out twice. Like, I follow my own path. Like, yeah, you're doing it. You're doing the work. All right, that damn OJ. I thought this person's name was an Indian name, and I wanted to say damn, and I'm like, surely it's not damn. The present moment, the anchor. Exactly, Delilah. That's what it's about. You're exactly right. I love it. Thank you for sharing that for other people to see. The present moment, the anchor. All right, that damn OJ. It's so funny saying it. If you're still here, hop in. That's amazing. Do you want a specific read? If you do, you can put it in the chat or you can put general. Oh my goodness, it went behind the guitar. My dog's playing with her ball. You can hear the echo off the guitar when she barks at it. When the ball goes behind the guitar, it like echoes. Or Samla, that damn OJ's next. I have a simple question. Will Abby and I become a couple? Oh, okay, Abby. Quit. Shit. Higher power source, creator ball. I said you got my cards and my words for that damn OJ. Too much. Oh, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I call upon their archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding their love life. Will they become a couple with Abby? What's this relationship vibe? Is it going to be a thing? Come in with words of enlightenment and clarity? Abby, how to navigate this? What to expect? Thank you, Divine. I see the Hierophant. I don't know why. I feel like I need to take it out. The Hierophant. I'm ready to love and learn. Oh, maybe Abby's here for a learning experience. All relationships are. We're in all relationships for learning. We're learning something from everything, right? And I got judgment and temperance. Okay, let me focus. Abby. Thank you, Divine. Abby, will there be a relationship? Abby, what to expect? I see temperance sticking out still. It's like balance. I don't know if you and Abby have been like friends or like y'all have known each other or there's like an emotional roller coaster already happening because temperance is a card of like, Abby, thank you, Divine. Okay, let's see. Aw, Rottweiler. I love that your Rottweiler's name is Kitty. That's amazing. Honestly, I thought that damn OJ sounds cooler than Obama John. It's amazing. I love it. It is cooler. Exactly. Hey, Astro, I'm going to write your name down. Namaste. In case you want a reading. All right. The Hierophant, it popped out. I'm going to read it because I'm not sure how it applies to you and Abby. Let me see. The Hierophant card holds diverse meanings. Togetherness and marriage. Like, what? Are y'all just like talking? Like, you're just talking about dating right now. Education and spiritual teaching. However, you may interpret the card in your reading as the overarching themes are self-alignment, self-improvement through a relationship. I feel like you're learning. Yeah, I feel like you're learning something from this. But there's a piece like I feel like there's a calmness about it. It's not like a I don't know. There's something though. I'm ready to love and learn. Like I feel like maybe you're ready to be hell, I'd marry her. Oh! Like I just was about to say, I feel like maybe you're ready to really commit. Like I was about to say that. I feel like you're ready to commit or something. Yeah. Kitty Von McNubbin, stop it. That is too cute. That is so cute. John, so sorry for your loss. Dated. Oh, I missed that. Let me see that. I missed that thing. Dated for a year, then things cooled off when, oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, that's a deep one. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I lost my brother when I was 15, so I know it. I know the emotions that go along with that. The Knight of Cups. An offer, a new opportunity comes to you. These are good vibes off of Abby. This may be an invitation or proposal of some kind. Oh my gosh, stop it. Which is exactly what you need. The card can show the early stages of a relationship. Stop that damn OJ is on the point with Abby. Hey, Manuel, I'm going to write your name down, okay? What? It is saying, just to be a little mindful, it says that the person in your reading, the night is romantic, but sometimes not practical. Because when we get like head over heels, we're like, oh, and then sometimes the practicalities of things go out the window. It says just wait and observe and let this person prove their value before you agree to any plan. I don't know why that's coming out, but it is, and it might not even apply to Abby. Remember, you take what like whatever you receive is what is meant. But it is a card of like a new opportunity. It even literally says an invitational proposal. Have you let Abby know that you're ready to like do the thing? Four of Pentacles. I trust I'm always safe and protected. Let's see. I'm not sure how that comes in. Four of Pentacles. The four denotes stability in your finances and relationships. This is a good vibe. You have found a way to be settled and feel secure. Yeah. You found a way to be settled and feel secure. If you faced financial hardship recently, but I don't think it's about, and it might be, let me just read it. But it doesn't have to be finances. It could be emotions. If you faced financial hardship recently, it's a card of reassurance signifying an end to money troubles. But it is a card also about be careful to not cling too tightly to money or possessions. I'm not sure if that applies. And it might be more about your emotions. Like if you're clinging too tightly to your emotions, not willing to, but I don't think that's it either, because you said, hell, I'll marry her. So I'm not sure how that applies. I don't know. I tried to tell her how I felt, but she got scared and ran off. Stop. Maybe that's the learning. The Knight of Cups. I know that the right person waits until I'm ready. It feels like a really good vibe though. But, at the same time, you also have to, if she's not willing to keeping things close to your chest, yeah. And it might not be Abby. I'm confused now because you said you told her and she got scared and ran off. How long are you going to give her? Because you deserve somebody who's going to, be right there with you, not run off. I trust I'm always safe and connected. It feels like a really good vibe, but that threw me off when you said she got scared and ran off. I'm confused. And that, I don't know. This is a hard one for me to call. I can't. I thought I was clear on it, and then you threw me off with that. Hey, Jocelyn, I'm going to write your name down. You're going to have to come tell me. Like, how long are you going to give her? Because now I'm curious. Because Now I'm thinking like the Hierophant, if she's just maybe learning to be patient, maybe she will come back. Self-alignment, self-improvement through a relationship. We're still in touch. I don't know. I don't want to tell you the wrong advice. This one really threw me off. I hate leaving it like that though. Usually they just are so clear, and I don't know why this one isn't. Because it felt like really good vibes, and then you said that. So now I'm trying to connect it. Okay, hold on. Wait. I don't think her. Okay, the Hierophant is a learning. I'm older than her, and I know she wants to. Okay, look, I don't think it's her. Hey, so now, y'all, thank y'all for being patient. This one threw me off. Okay, I'm almost done. Thank y'all. Did I get Mayan's name? Yeah, I wrote your name down, Mayan. Okay, this is it. This is how I feel it's coming through. The Hierophant is a learning. It says, you're going to self-align and self-improvement through a relationship. Now, behind that, the Knight of Cups says a new opportunity comes to you. It's almost like close that door. If she wants to run away, let her run away. And when you close that door, you're opening either to her to be finally ready when she sees that you're not going to play around, or you're opening that door to this other opportunity, right? I don't know which one, but you have to learn through the Hierophant something about this, like self-aligning. It's self-aligning. It's self-improvement through Abby. Like, hey, I'm going to stand my ground. Either you want this or you don't. And through that, the Knight of Cups is saying a new opportunity comes to you. I think it's like draw the line, right? Either tell her to get in or get out. I'm driving. Why that face? Like, look, get in or get out. Look, you said I'm ready to marry the girl. I need more. No, don't do that. Okay, thank you, Nahil. I was so thrown off for a minute, but I could not leave it like that. So thank y'all for being patient. Yeah, get in or get out. Tell her, buckle up, get in or get out. But that Four of Pentacles still is like you're clinging on to something, and I don't know if it's money or the idea of her, but don't cling too tightly. You're clinging too tightly to her, I think. I think that's what it is, and I think that's why you have to learn from her. Oh, okay. I'm wishing, look, you deserve everything and more. If she's not ready to jump in the car with you and go to the Grand Canyon, there's an Empress that just popped out as I was just shuffling. There's an Empress that is ready to give you everything and more. Thank you, that damn OJ. That's a good name. That's funny. I like that. Okay. Thank you for being here and letting me read. And thank y'all for being patient. I had to figure that one out. I could not leave it like that. Damn, that's deep. It was so confusing. At first, I was like, wait, I read that so wrong at first. All right. Thank you, that damn OJ. Beautiful. And I know that you're going to learn and you're going to self-improve from this. And she better get in or not. Because you deserve one who's going to be like, where we going, baby? Where we going? I'm ready, boo. Where we going? All right. Ankita, Chamba, and then Damia. Let's see who's here. As I drink my soda. I don't buy soda anymore because I'm trying to honor my vessel and do better. I naturally have been wanting to do better, but when we go out to eat, I still get a soda. Yes, Manuel, there is a wait list. I do have your name if I didn't say your name already. I'm sorry. All right, what we're going to do, Sahad, I'm going to write your name down, okay? Chumba. Yeah, I think Ankita left. So Chumba, I'm going to jump to you. Saha. I hope I'm saying it right. I wrote your name down. There's a list, sweetie, okay? Hey, S. Lila. I'm going to write your name down too. Hey, I saw you, S. Lila, on the Trembling Roots. I want to collaborate with them, and I met them. They're really good. They're on point. If y'all haven't checked out the Trembling Roots, Check out the Trembling Roots. They read also. Sneha. I wrote your name down. Okay, you just have to wait for your name to be called. All right, Chumba. I lost train of track already. You said general, right? Can I have general reading for what's coming for me this year? All right. Higher power. My words already getting mixed up. It's only been an hour. Higher power, source, divine. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Chumba. Chumba's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding what's coming for them this year. I call upon Chumba's archangels, their divine, their spirit team, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding what to expect this year. Thank you, Divine Chumba. What to expect this year. Thank you, Divine. I see some swords coming out in the shuffle. So I don't know if you're in the process of learning emotions and how to navigate them or already have. Thank you, Chumba. Words of divine clarity for this year. Okay. The Three of Wands. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. Oh, thank you. Hey, Synthesized. Y'all go check out Synthesized channel if you haven't done that yet. I'm going to write your name down in case you want a reading. Synthesized. Vanilla ice cream. Oh, Coke Flow. Yes, it's so naughty. Synthesized. I do too. I love that though. So naughty. Such comfort food, right? Three of Wands. Plans take shape. What? The dynamic number 3 denotes action. You're now ready to embark upon a challenging venture. You may intend to head into unknown territory. Chumba, what are you doing? You sense the reality of the plan you committed to, along with the potential pitfalls. Overall, the card's message is energy, optimism, progress, and your project's work and relationships. An idea you've nurtured begins to take shape. If you have travel plans, your departure date is fast approaching. It's a very fast energy, it's happening. Plans take shape. Now behind that, you have the Two of Swords. So it's a decision. And I don't know if you've already made the decision or it's coming up or it's still in the process. A pause in activity, procrastination. This too can show you feeling caught between two people, two paths, and the indecision leaves you feeling stuck and depleted. You may feel that neither route is clear nor ideal. However, there is time for action. Otherwise, the issue becomes greater than it deserves to be as you ponder each potential outcome and avoid making a decision altogether. An additional meaning of the card is a truce, or taking the time out during a period of stress or conflict. And I saw a couple of swords come up in the shuffle. So it's maybe you realize, I'm not sure if it's the decision or if it's the time out during a time of stress, to recenter, to realign. Then you have Temperance. I feel like it's that, well, you know how it identifies with you, but Temperance is about balance, finding the clarity through calm, taking the time out during a stressful time. Temperance. Let me read Temperance to you, which I think you're familiar with tarot, so you probably already know where this is going. Temperance shows the need for balance and accuracy when life feels precarious. There may be many demands upon you, but you can take control. You may need to budget or plan your time to create more stability. An additional meaning is playing the part of peacekeeper or negotiator. So yeah, especially with seeing the swords in the shuffle, Chumba. It's either you're learning how to balance or you're finding the balance right now between emotions or responsibilities. And if there is a decision to be made, it's okay, let's make the decision, because waiting on it isn't going to change what the outcome will be. But that Three of Wands is talking about this energy, something's going to take off through this or is taking off. What a deep read. That's a lot going on. You got it. What are you doing over there? Jamash. Hey, Jamash. Hey, sweetie. I'll write your name down for a read, but I won't be able to tell you when you'll get married, baby. I'm sorry. I can do a love read for you, though. Oh, thank you for validating, Chumba. I didn't know if it was fitting or not. Sometimes my ego's like, is this making sense? I'm sending you love and light, especially if you have this decision to make, because I know it can be hard. Like, I know, like, but the balance, temperance is going to help guide you through that. You're going to be just fine. Five of Pentacles. I'm supported and never alone. Always remember that as you make your decisions and find the balance, you're supported and never alone. All right. After that, I have Samla. Thank you, Chumba. I appreciate you so much. Isha. And then Kelly. I don't know where if y'all eat gator tail and frog legs where you live. I don't know why I'm waiting for them to come in. That's a thing around here where we live. Gator tail, like alligator tail, and like frog legs. That's where we went to eat at a restaurant near the river, and that's what it was like seafood, and that's where we had alligator tail, and Maddie had frog legs. Samla, Isha, and Kelly. After Samla, Isha, and Kelly, it's Warrior, and some of these people may have left. Oh, there's Samla. Okay. I live in Turkey. Oh, there's another person named Tolga that lives in Turkey, but they're not in here right now. Oh, will I live in Turkey in the future? I skipped dinner. I'll skip dinner. Thanks. Right. That's what our friend said. Sick. His name's Sick. I'll skip dinner. Hey, Serb, I'm going to write your name down, okay? If you can stick around, I'll get to you. All right. Will I live in Turkey? Wow, Samla, that's a huge question. I can try. We'll see what comes out, how it resonates. Higher power, source, creator of all. And I sent you guide my cards and my words for Samla. Samla's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding will they live in Turkey in the future? I call upon Samla's spirit team, their archangel, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding will they live in Turkey in the future? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Samla. Guidance around their living situation. Will they be able to live abroad? When one rises, we all rise. Samla. Temperance is still hanging out here, Samla, and I feel like maybe it's in regards to you as well. I'm not sure. And that's a balance. Maybe if you're feeling fear or doubt, because you can manifest what you desire. But if we have doubt, then we keep ourselves in a state of not receiving. Samla, Turkey. So balancing your emotions surrounding living in Turkey. If it's something you want to do, if you want to practice manifesting, you have to truly embody it. Okay. The Page of Wands. I'm always open to good news. Have you already applied for like the visa, all that stuff? Like how fast is this possibly happening? Debbie, did I write your name? Oh, I did. Okay. Oh, you're just giving some hearts. I love it. Page of Wands. No. Oh, I don't know why, but this is messages and news. How soon are you wanting to live there? As a person in your reading, the page is often a young person who's talkative, creative. The card can literally show a young person reading and writing. As a situation, the card reveals welcome news, which brings conditions for advancement and self-expression. It doesn't represent instant success, but it foretells good news. It shows success for applications for work. Somebody might be in touch with you. Thank you, Chumba. I appreciate that. I don't know what it is because you haven't even put in for the paperwork to go. So I don't know what the good news is, but it's like something. A 7 of Swords. I take great care of what I value. That's That's a card surrounding, I feel like that's your emotions, because when the Temperance was coming out in the shuffle still, potential theft. I feel like this is ego, though. Ego telling you it's not going to happen. Don't let ego tell you it's not going to happen. Be gentle. Say, I love you, ego, but I can do whatever my heart desires as long as it aligns with the higher good, right? Potential theft, vigilance, the need to protect yourself and your property. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention. Like take care of your thoughts. If your thoughts are telling you you're never going to live in Turkey, but you want to, this is a card signifying find a way to get out of that headspace. Think out of the box to find a clever, ingenious way of doing something. Spirit says there's a way to do this. If it looks impossible to you, think out of the box to find the answer. It may come down to like a work permit, a school permit. There's many ways to get permits to other countries if you want to live there. And then the Emperor, look, boss, like you're going to be in Turkey, living your best life as the Emperor. I am empowered. I make empowered choices. I know. I said we have a friend in Turkey, Tolga. Yeah, look, email me. We'll ask Tolga, how can you get to Turkey? We'll help you out. The Emperor. The Emperor signifies a return to order. The card sees you creating structure and balance. Like balance those emotions if your emotions are telling you it's not going to happen. Set firm boundaries in your relationships with other people. You're powerful. You're going to see your power, okay? And you're going to make it happen. It can happen. You can manifest whatever you desire. What a great read. I'm excited for you. I hope you travel if that's what you want to do. Yeah, believe in yourself. Look, I love this sangha. Hey, Zulf. I'm going to write your name down if you're able to stick around, okay? All right. Flip that voice in your head. Exactly. It will take over if we let it. All right. I called Isha and Kelly, but I don't think they were here. Isha, Kelly, and then Warrior. Isha, Kelly, and Warrior. After that, I'm not to you yet, Sneha. You have they're not all here, but there's probably 10 people or more ahead of you. Oh, there's Kelly. I thought you had left. I was like, Kelly usually sticks around. All right, Kelly, do you want a general read or specific? Hey, Zolf, I wrote your name down, sweetie. Hey, Dwayne, I did add you. I did earlier when you called me beautiful. Thank you, by the way. I don't know if I acknowledged that. Forgive me if I didn't. I thought I did. I'm good, Zolf. How are you? Hey, Poppy. No, Chumba, I don't at all. I love it. That's what this community is about. This is a sangha. This is a community, and we're all about lifting each other up. You'll see at times other people doing the same thing. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love the vibe. That's what this is about. I never thought in a million years it would be like this, and it's amazing how we can raise each other up. You know what I mean? All right. Kelly, will I get my phone number back with aid of computer store? We cannot turn the phone on. I have the password. Whoa, that's the deep, weird, not weird, but different question. Zulfikar. It's a man? Oh, I've never heard that name. Okay, I'll try, Kelly. There's a few cards in here that have yeses on them. I can't guarantee anything, but we'll try. Okay, let me try. Higher power, source, creator of all. And I said, you guide my cards and my words for Kelly. Kelly's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding, will they get their phone number back with aid of the computer store? They can't turn their phone on. They have a password. I call upon Kelly's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding the phone number. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Kelly and the phone number. Kelly and the phone number. Will they get their phone number back? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Kelly. Will they get their phone number back? So it's like you're wanting to know if you're going to keep your same number, or it might have to change. Is that what you're asking? I did. Yeah, thank you, Nahil. I wrote y'all's name down, okay? Page of Swords. I take care of the detail and stay in control. So I feel like if it's me, like when Kefab and I went through the few times that our number might change, or like it's some negative emotions, distress that comes up. They gave me a different number with a new phone. Yeah, that's a whole pain in the behind. I know. The Page of Swords is coming through as details, information, and contracts. The Page is a person has a sharp mind. He may be entertaining, but his words can be the cause of barbs and gossip. But as a situation, the card asks you to be mindful of official documents. And I guess around this phone, if there's contracts involved, it's asking you to look at the details of the contract. Pay attention to the detail so the information you give is clear and complete. And I don't know if that's too late already, but it's a card of like literally it says to pay attention to the contract. And of course, it's a card of like staying in control, because of course, I'm sure this is probably annoying as hell to you. You have the strength card. So if you're feeling like, hey, synthesized, I thought I wrote your name down already. You were in here earlier, right? That's what. Oh, yeah, you were. Okay, I was like, wait, am I losing my mind? Welcome back. I have your name down. Oh, Python programming. That sounds intense. Kelly, you have the strength card too. So it's like you're getting some, of course, negative emotions around it. Like I said, Keepop and I have been there probably how many times? God, when your phone number changes, it's the whole ordeal. If we can get the Amy number out, the SIM card number was a bust. Oh, that sounds like a lot of stuff I would hate to have to deal with. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's happening to you. Strength asks you to hold your position and face whatever confronts you. You may feel you're being tested, but with calm acceptance, the situation is manageable. So for some reason, higher powers like calm acceptance, you're going to be able to manage this. Yeah. You're going to return. This too shall pass. Going to cost money. Yeah. It's asking you to stay calm, though. Through calmness, you're going to be able to manage this. Calm acceptance is going to help you manage this, okay? And watch those contracts with it. Whatever, pay attention to the detail. I don't know how that relates to this, but it's Page of Swords is saying pay attention to the detail. And then the Nine of Cups, I trust in the flow of life. When things go wrong, a lot of times, like for us, when things go wrong, it's like I'm having to learn something in that process. Well, all of us, right? Like we're put through these situations because there's something we're learning in the process of it. But the Nine of Cups, Kelly, is like a wishes granted. Hope it's not asking me to accept new number. This you're gonna have to come back and tell me, because Kelly, the Nine of Cups is wishes granted. A wish or dream come true is the meaning of the happy nine. It's a manifestation card, because you are a person that shares, that like you receive what you want and need, then you give to others. You share your good luck, your optimism, your positive. So it's a wishes granted card, and so you're gonna have to come tell me if you end up with the same number. Some estranged family and lots of medical contacts. Oh wow. Nine of Cups. Yay. Kelly. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me now. I need to know. Come back and tell me. When will you find out? That's my card the first time I was here. Look, synthesized. You always bring in the cards. I'm surprised the lover card didn't come out. I do. I really do. When will you find out, Kelly? Oh my gosh, stop. Synthesized souls. On the bottom of the deck, the lover's card. Every time she comes in, the damn lover's card comes out. That's crazy. I can't make that up, synthesized. Look, don't give up. Don't give up. Just see the lesson in it. It's happening. Hopefully tomorrow. You're going to have to let me know, Kelly. Let me know. Okay. Warrior, Carney, and then that Faden. I was about to say something. I literally picked up the deck, synthesized, and it was on the bottom of the deck. That's your higher power telling you don't give up. See the lesson in it. Like maybe The zodiac that you want might not be it. The appearance that you want might not be it. That card was at the bottom. I'm not lying. It was. The Lovers was on the bottom when I picked it up. It was. That thank you, Kelly, for letting me read for you. I pray that it works out in the highest good for everyone involved and that less stress is possible. All right. Oh, thank you, Synthesize. Yes, and y'all go check out Synthesize channel. Synthesize has some fun music of all kinds, spirituality, dancing, rock. Like it's a vibe there. Go check it out. All right. After Warrior, Carney, and that Faden, it's Mayu, Nahil, and Kapia. I think Nahil's still here. Usually Nahil sticks around. Let's see who comes in. Warrior, Carney, that Faden, Maya, Nahil. Yeah. All right, Nahil. It's so funny that I can remember. Oh, Mayan. I'm sorry. Nahil, let me do Mayan first. Yes, Mayan, it was you. I wrote your name sloppy. Forgive me. It's Mayan, and then I'll do yours, Nahil, okay? Mayan, do you want a general read or specific? I'm going to work on my pendulum for next Saturday. Look, the pendulum is what told me about. I can't remember if I told you. Did you? You've seen mine, haven't you? I the pendulum is what told me don't go substitute teach that day. I felt crazy telling Maddie. Maddie was like, "Why aren't you going to work?" I'm like, "Oh my god, the pendulum told me not to." And I didn't know how to explain it. I felt delusional. But I know it was me giving up my old timeline of being a classroom teacher. All right, Mayan. Do you want a general read or specific? I'm not sure what those symbols mean. Is it a love reading? You want a love reading? Is that what that means? Oh, Sneha. Yeah, you have a little while to go, baby. Maybe you can charge it, sweetie. Because there's still a few names ahead of you, love. A general. Okay. Higher powers, source, creator of all. I said she got my cards and my words for Mayan. Mayan's here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. I call upon their archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. I saw the devil card in my shuffle, which is a card of like releasing bondage. I released myself from self-inflicted binds. Mayan. Thank you, divine. Oh, judgment. You got a lot going on. You got the judgment card on the split, which is a looking back with compassion for yourself. Like maybe you've been doing some healing work, some shadow work, some in-depth stuff. Mayan. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Words of clarity and enlightenment. Mayan. 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 Source. Mayan. The Knight of Swords, like empowerment. You're doing something. It's amazing how the cards always reflect exactly what we need to hear. I know, right? You're so right. You're exactly right. That's what I was just sharing earlier. Like when I first started doing tarot, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm losing my damn mind. like every personal message. And that's what made me want to do it with other people because it just lifted me up. And the message was always there. Like you said, what we needed to hear. Mayan, Six of Wands. I'm proud of what I achieve and accept my rewards. It's like, you've done it. You've done some work, especially with those major arcana cards coming out. Success and acknowledgement. This Victorious Six sees you being greatly appreciated for all your efforts. So you can enjoy the feeling of pride and accomplishment. You've directed your energy, time, and passion well. You may receive a gift or reward, such as a certificate, trophy, or token of public appreciation. Excuse me. A specific meaning of the card can also mean success in examinations or tests. And if you've been asking Spirit a question, this is the yes answer to a question. So I don't know if you've been asking your higher power a question. If so, it's a yes answer. Then you have the King of Cups. I am my own anchor. Like you have, I feel like you've done some deep work and you've learned how to be your own anchor. And through that, you're feeling the success and the acknowledgement of it. It will, Irva. I have your name down, sweetie. It will. Yeah, I already said your name, actually. You were before Nahil. Oh, yeah, you're next. You would be next. I just didn't pop up earlier, so don't go anywhere. I'm sure Nahil will understand because you were above Nahil. It is synthesized. The King of Cups. Metal, yellow, first, red, yes. Huh. Oh, well, Mayan, I'm just doing a general read for you, sweetie. I do one question for free love, okay? This is the King of Cups. Let's see. And it might talk about the relationship. You never know because you asked for a general. Thank you, Nahil. I appreciate that. Thank you for understanding. The King of Cups, emotional stability, Mayan. Stability, kindness, and strength. As a person in your reading, the king represents self-control, the ability to stay calm and centered. In relationships, he can represent the ideal male partner. As a situation, the message is to stay grounded. And the more changeable the situation, the more need to look inward and draw upon your inner wisdom. The balance you need to keep moving forward. And then you have the Nine of Wands. I'm as strong for as long as I need to be strong. Yes. Oh, yeah. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. It's her giving dead kisses. Nine of Wands. Vigilance, strength, and defense. This nine often shows an ongoing struggle, and this might be in relationships, Mayan. The nine often shows an ongoing struggle that tests your character and your resources. You may be tired, but still need to fight on because you're almost at your goal. This is the point, Mayan, where a lot of people will give up. This card, the message is saying persevere. Don't give up. Don't harbor an old wound. It says you might be harboring an old wound. Past experience says it's unsafe to drop your guard, but this is a card saying to not harbor those old wounds. You will heal. You are your own anchor. You have some self-work right now. I feel like there's something that maybe happened in the past where you're harboring some old wounds, maybe some negative feelings still. I feel like if you're single, that's why. You're because of the old wounds, you still have to process that so that you are ready. Okay. Thank you. You are right. Oh, thank you for validating source. I'm not right. It's source. Thank you for letting me read for you. Grateful. Conscious souls. I know synthesized soul. Isn't it amazing? Okay. All right. Thank you, mine. I appreciate you. Thank you for validating that. All right, Irva. Nahil said they're good to go for you to go first since you came back in. Thank you, Nahil, for being so understanding. Irva, do you want a general read or a specific read? Aw, thank you. Thank you, Mayan. You are all right. Amazing. That is so sweet. Thank you for that. All right. Irva. I want to know about my married life ahead. I'm not married yet since I had a really painful breakup where I have been cheated on and lied. So I'm really concerned. I understand. That's a deep wound to heal. As I split it on the Empress, I create what I choose naturally with joy. Okay, so right now you're living in a space of fear naturally because of what's happened to you. So you have to let me pray and read first. So I'm not telling you what spirit wants you to hear, okay? Or I'm not telling you what I would think you should hear. Let me pray first, because this is a pretty deep one. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Irva. Irva's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their relationships, their married life ahead. They've been through a painful breakup where they were cheated on, they were lied to, so they're living in a little bit of fear right now. So I just call upon Irva's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment Serenity, surrender. How to surrender this fear? How can they move on? How can they heal from this wound? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Irva, marriage, relationships, healing. That's a hard one, Irva. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Irva, healing, relationships. I see justice, the justice card. And justice is for you because you were hurt. You were hurt. And because you're a good person, though, good is going to happen. It will. Justice doesn't mean like, oh, bad people get bad karma. Justice is like, I see you. I see you hurting. I see you're a good person, and it's going to happen to you. Look, the devil card on the split. The devil card is self-inflicting binds. Don't let that fear control you. Don't. Try your best not to, because you're going to get everything and more that you deserve. Because the justice is going to come in your favor because you're a good person. Irva, thank you, Divine. Relationship, Divine. Thank you, Divine. Irva. That was a good message. I really love that. I've been able to start like seeing it in the shuffle already, kind of like the message. I love that. Thank you, Divine. The strength card. I'm so excited for you because you're going to heal. I called for justice. Call for justice for yourself, though. Not for bad karma for that person, because that puts you in a lower vibration. Okay. Oh, at peak. I'm going to write your name down. Okay. Good night, Mayan. Thank you. At peak. Mayan. Irva. Irva, be careful. Call for positive justice for yourself because you continue to do the right thing and you're a good person. And the strength card is coming through. Higher power is saying, hang in there. Heal from this. Forgiveness and love is how you're going to heal. Strength asks you to hold your position and face whatever confronts you. You may feel you're being tested, but with calm acceptance. It's time to accept it, right? That it happened. The situation is manageable. It may relate to the external situation or emotional conflict. But you're going to return to vitality and a sense of well-being. You're going to process this and you're going to find your strength and know that you're going to be rewarded. Justice will happen for you. 10 of Wands. I love and care for myself first. Try your best to do whatever you can do to, I don't know if you pray, meditate, things that raise your vibration, that get you out of the memories of that. This card says being overwhelmed, losing sight of a goal. Like your fear is making you lose sight of the goal of that beautiful ending. This 10 is a card of burdens. You may be at the point at which you feel it's impossible to reduce your anxiety, your fear. However, with so much upon you, you risk losing perspective as you become too absorbed in the detail. So overthinking, fear, right? The card shows cluttered thinking and the need to simplify. Keep it in this moment right now. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the past. But right now, what is Irva doing in this moment to raise their vibration? And that might mean commit to fewer people and projects so that you can heal, so that you can focus on yourself first and not taking on other people's problems as your own if you see that you're doing that. It has traumatized me, really. I can see that because the devil card came out in the shuffle, which is a self-binding. But see, it's traumatized you, but you have self-will and self-power to move past the trauma. When we live in the trauma is when that self-inflicting binds, right? But your last card, Irva, is the Tower card. You're going to rebuild this. You're going to break free of those self-inflicted binds. You're going to process this trauma through your strength, through your higher power, through connecting with things that keep your vibrations high and in good spirits. You're going to create and build a new tower. You will. When you wake up every day, you think, today's going to be a positive day. I'm going to live in the present. I'm not going to oh, I'm not going to harp on the trauma from the past, but I'm going to do something right now that's going to lift my emotions, lift my vibrations. The tower often brings sudden change that is unexpected and chaotic, like this trauma. It's time to surrender rather than fight as an old situation, relationship, an old relationship can no longer stand up, or the belief that everybody's going to do that to you. That won't hold up because your strength is going to make you see that not everybody's going to hurt you. You can recover, Irva, and you will. You're going to construct something better. Now that you can see the truth, you see that justice is going to come in a positive way for you. You're going to have a breakthrough. If you're not already having the breakthrough, you're going to become enlightened to the strength and to the positivity of this world, okay? Thank you so much. And again, I'm so sorry that happened. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I really am. Sometimes people come into our lives from a lower vibration and they're hurting and they don't know how to handle their own pain. And unfortunately, we get caught up in it. And I'm sorry that somebody did that to you. You will heal. You will. I'm sending you so much love and light. You're going to do amazing. You're going to build a new freaking tower, and it's going to have like a porcelain throne. I don't know. Is porcelain the right word? Not porcelain, not toilet. You're going to have this gold throne. Okay, let me shut up. Irva, or who knows? Maybe like a fancy toilet. Who knows? Whatever you want in your tower is going to be there. Ridhi, I'm going to write your name, okay? All right. Serb. I've got a few names ahead of you, but they're probably not all here, baby. All right, Nahil. Serb, it might be 10, but again, some of them go in and out, so I can't say a correct number because some of them leave, some of them stay, okay? Hey, Saha, I got your name down, okay? Thank you, Irva, for saying that. It was a really good reading. God bless you. It will. Not I hope so. It will. Change that thinking, baby. That's where it starts, right? It will get better. I will heal from this, okay? I'm sending you so much love and light. You got this. Now, heal. I have 2 major problems. Family and my training. Where to go? Oh, that's a big one. Okay. Sneha. I got your name down, Sneha. Serb, I got your name down too, sweetie. Wait till I say your name, okay? All right, Nahil. I have 2 major problems. Family and training. Where to go? Okay, hold on, Nahil. Are these 2 separate? You want guidance on family and on training? Or what do you mean by training? Where to go? Higher power, source, creator of all. You will. There you go, Irva. I will heal. I will heal. Love it. Have a good night, sweetie, or a good day. 2 major problems. Family and my training. Where to go? Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Nahil. Nahil is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding. There are 2 big problems. Family and training. Where to go? I call upon their archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding the 2 problems. Where will they go? Where to go with their training and family? Nahil. Huh. I see the Page of Pentacles about personal growth through this. Nahil. 2 major family training. Thank you, source. Since you have 2 problems coming through, Nahil, you're going to have to really take these cards how they resonate for each problem, okay? Nahil. Family training. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Okay, let me see. All right. 4 cups. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. All right, 4 cups. Let's see. Boredom, hitting a plateau in a relationship or at work, finding yourself in a situation in which you're beginning to feel listless and even stuck. You may be feeling disillusioned or flat as the expectations you once had don't materialize. You may feel the need for inspiration or direction and hope for positive change. Rather than wait for things to improve dramatically, you can make some small decision that lifts your mood so you can see where to go next. I feel like this is a card of, if we're in a negative headspace, then we tend to make decisions based out of fear and anxiety. And typically, they're not the best decisions. I feel like this is a card where it says, wait, instead of waiting for things to improve, that you make a small decision to lift your mood so that you can make a decision through a higher vibration. And I don't know which one it applies to, but it's asking you to do those things, the meditating, the prayer, the walking, the nature, whatever it is, to find your divine guidance for these. Okay, that's going to help you find OJ, really? Okay, training. Okay, you know where it applies. Okay, then behind that you have the Knight of Swords. I choose my battles carefully. For some reason, family's coming out to me on that one. I don't know. It might not be. It might be training. Let me read it so you can see where it applies. But choosing your battles wisely, oh, that's a hard one sometimes. Problems and conflict. As a person, the Knight is attention-seeking and power-driven and may create drama for its own sake. As a situation, the card suggests trouble's coming, or maybe it's already here, from arguments to other challenges to your authority. As a Knight, the card denotes speed, so a situation may escalate suddenly, needing a quick response from you. These situations may not be your concern, but you may be drawn into the drama regardless. You knew it, family. My instinct thought family, because we all know how it can go. The message here is to avoid the person or situation whenever possible, because it's unlikely you can win. So Spirit's saying to try to retract from it. Even if they're trying to get you involved, choose your battles carefully. Where we put our energy, right? Things will grow. So try your best, whatever you can do to distance yourself from the drama of the family drama. And then behind that, you have yeah, it's true. I'm so sorry that's happening to you. It's not easy. It's not easy dealing with family drama. It really isn't. I'm sending you, you and your family, peace and serenity and calmness. The Nine of Wands, I'm strong for as long as I need to be strong. This is divine saying, like, I see the struggle, but you're going to be just fine because you are so strong. You're going to be just fine. You're going to see how to balance your emotions, how to distance yourself from the drama. Vigilance, strength, and defense. The Nine often shows an ongoing struggle that tests your character and your resources. You may be tired, but still need to fight on because you're almost at your goal. This is the point which some people give up or give in, but the message here is to persevere. You tried to commit suicide before 7 years ago, but you survived. And the fact that you said that when this card says the message here is to persevere, like, don't go back to that old timeline, because you can and you will persevere. If you're harboring an old wound, past experience says sometimes it's unsafe to drop your guard. But I feel like you're having a hard time dropping your guard and trusting your higher power. But I know that you're going to find that connection because you're still here for a reason. Even though you tried to end it, you're here. You're here for a reason. And you bring such a beautiful positivity to this community. Like, just here, you bring a beautiful spirit about yourself. And I know life is hard. I know it can be. But this card is saying that you're as strong as you need to be for as long as you need to be. And you're going to be just fine. You will. We have to try. Like I said, as soon as you wake up, what can I do today to lift my vibration? Can I play with my animals? Can I go on a walk? And for me, it's a second by second practice. And then the more you do it, the more you start seeing it just naturally stays that way. Like when I first got sober, oh my God, if I had to work full time, I don't know if I would have lasted long. But I had to, every second by second, Like process why I was feeling the way I was feeling and what could I do to change the vibration from down here to up here. Okay. And you have free will, so you can and you will do it. Okay. I'm sending you lots of love and light and healing because I know it's hard. I do. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. I deserve financial security. I deserve security. You will. You will find it, though. You will. Thank you, Nahil. That was a deep one. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You're going to do just fine, sweetie. I know you will. Thank you. Hearts to you. I'm sending you so much love. You're going to be just fine. Kabya, Stella, and then Evil Angel. Kabya, Stella, and an Evil Angel. After, usually Evil Angel sticks around, but they might have to leave. After that is Debbie. Oh, there's Evil Angel. Look, I typed too soon. I was like, usually Angel sticks around. All right, do you want a general read or specific? Oh, and Debbie, I'll get you after Angel, okay? Right to you. My question is, do I go down the old path or start new? Oh, I believe in the original foundation, but was pulled out because of virtual mirroring. Oh, this is deep. Yeah, you're like specific laugh out loud. Let's see where she can get out. I was pulled out. Okay. I was pulled out because of real virtual mirroring. My mission is love over money and unity. I think I remember you talking about that, about money. It was like one will bring me financial abundance and one will bring me like unconditional love. My mission is love over money and unity in crypto. Oh, that's crazy. Not crazy, but like for me, like what? Not crazy. I'm sorry. That was not that. I don't know. Different. Maddie's looking at me like, stop talking. Different. It was different. Sorry. Not even kidding. I write and read code now because of this. I knew nothing about code or crypto until, yeah, like that's a whole other world to me. Like, what? Woo. Okay. Let me reprocess this. She's like, no, the angel's like, no, it is crazy. I'm like, I have to be careful of my wording. I don't want to ever, trigger anybody. Okay. All right, let me read this again and pray. All right. Higher power, source, Piper Vom. I said to guide my cards and my words for Angel. Angel's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding should they go down the old path or start a new one. Should they go down the old path or start a new one? I call upon angels, archangel. I call upon angels, archangels. They're divine, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity, serenity, understanding, and peace surrounding this situation. Confidence that they can make the decision that aligns with their highest self. I see swords coming in the shuffle. The Justice card. Divine, thank you, source, angel. Which path? Which one will bring you the most peace? I think we did read on this one time, right? The devil, self-inflicting binds. It's a big decision for you. This is huge. Like, is the money, is that a self-inflicting bind? Like you choose, you said my mission is love over money. It's like you're answering it, right? Angel, clarity. The Hierophant's coming in a split. Those are really big cards. Angel, clarity on the old path or the new. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. The Hierophant and the Strength card. This is a huge, huge decision. And it's like, what will bring you the most serenity? But like you said, my mission is love over money and unity in crypto. Thank you, Chumba. Have a good night from Scotland. How exciting. Me and Maddie are going to come see you one day. We were just talking about Scotland earlier. Well, it's full of greed. Yeah, kind of. My husband chose money over me. Yeah. So that's the self-inflicting bind, maybe. The negativity surrounding money. but it's still kind of controlling you a little bit, maybe. 10 of Wands. I love and care for myself first. Because when we love and care for ourselves, we make a decision from a higher vibration. Being overwhelmed, good night, Nahil. Being overwhelmed, losing sight of a goal. This 10 is a card of burdens. You may be at the point in which you feel it's impossible to reduce your workload or responsibilities. However, with so much upon you, you risk losing perspective as you become too absorbed in the detail. More generally, the card can also show cluttered thinking and the need to simplify. I feel like you're overthinking it. Yeah, like you already know the answer. The message is to prioritize. This is telling you to delegate this job to somebody else. Like you may get more done if you commit to fewer people or projects. This may mean managing external demands at work. Literally. I can accomplish my goal down both paths, but should I honor the creators who showed me purpose or build new? This is like, I love and care for myself first. And it's saying to like delegate external demands at work. But it's also talking about overthinking it, you know? The Chariot's behind it, talking about, I go forward with confidence. I feel like you already know this decision. I go forward with confidence. You have all these major arcana cards coming out in the shuffle, and then in your read, the Chariot's here. Like, I think you already know. I think in your heart of hearts, you already know what you need to do. This is a time for action to make progress and move on to the next stage. Stop. Move on to the next stage of your life path. Like that's so literally next stage of your life path. The Chariot reveals a great step forward. Your cluttered thinking is making you want to hang on to this past narrative. I think the building anew, right? I can make everyone happy at once. That's the purpose. But I'm literally overthinking it. Yeah, it causes a stalemate. Exactly, the cluttered thinking. The Chariot reveals a great step forward from taking the driving seat in your projects, career, and relationships. Summon your energy and determination as you forge ahead. Yeah, a great step forward, the next stage of your life. But if you feel like you can incorporate both, why does it have to be one or the other? You know, if you feel like you can do both of them. King of Cups, I am my own anchor. That's come out quite a few times in this collective today. Emotional stability, kindness, and strength. Whichever one brings you the most emotional stability, right? As a person, you're reading, the King represents self-control, staying calm, centered. In relationships, it can represent the ideal partner. As a situation is to stay grounded. When you're in emotional flux, the more unpredictable the situation, the more need to look inward, draw upon your inner wisdom. With balance that is needed, with this comes the balance that is needed to keep moving forward. I honestly believe I should honor the old with the new. If you think you can do both, Angel, then that Chariot card is telling you to go forward with confidence. What I need you to reflect on, hey, Osis, I wrote your name down. What I need you to reflect on, though, is, okay, there you go. As long as that old story is not causing self-inflicting bind still. The old foundation, because there's tower cards, there's tower moments that we go through. And sometimes breaking that foundation and rebuilding needs to happen. So I really want you to do the deep reflection without cluttered thinking. Don't worry about the future. Just think about the past narrative first. Are there still fears, anxiety, any of those lower vibration emotions? Are those still attached to that foundation? No, that story woke me up and caused my. Then you already know. Then you already know. Yeah. If that foundation is what promoted your ascension, then that's your answer. That's why that chariot's saying, I go forward with confidence because you know you can merge both of them. Why do you have to choose? Right? That's a deep. It's a lot, Alicia's. It sounds like it. Like you lost me at crypto. I was done. Like what? It sounds deep. It sounds deep. But the world on a split, the world. I split it and literally I celebrate life and welcome new energy. I go forward with confidence. Several major arcana cards and the wheel of fortune on the bottom. I trust whatever the universe brings me. Go forward with confidence, angel. Declutter that thinking. Hey, Martin, I'm going to write your name down. There is a little list, so you might have to wait, okay, if you're able to. Thank you, Angel. You're going to do amazing. I can't wait to see this unfold. I can't wait. Thank you for being part of my Sangha. I appreciate you. Oh, it's a whole lot going on. You're going to have to teach me about some crypto. Look, we're ready for money to flow like the abundance that we all deserve. See, that is my immeasurable wealth. Yeah. But wealth comes in many forms, right? You can do both. You can have, somebody said the other day, a psychic told me a woman with a mole on her right cheek has a wealthy husband. And I said, oh, if you're talking about money, no, but yes, we're very wealthy in spirit and emotions and happiness. Yeah. And the rest will flow. We've just started to learn how to. Kipop's always been good at that, but I've really had to learn how to heal a money wound so that I can attract true abundance, or not true abundance in the form of money as well. All right. Thank you, Angel. All right. Debbie, what or who's coming towards me? Oh, there you are, Debbie. Look, I said your name, didn't I? All right. It might be my hotspot, Dwayne. I'm not sure. Yes, a community of honest and trustworthy people is also. Yes, it is. It's huge. And just being happy, Yeah.
Happiness is all you need.
Yeah, happiness is all you need. Exactly. All right, Debbie, what or who comes towards me or in general? Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Debbie, as Debbie's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding what or who is coming towards them. A general reading. I call upon Debbie's archangels, their divine, their spirit team, to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity. What or who is coming towards them? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Debbie. A reading surrounding what or who. When one rises, we all rise. Debbie. What or who? See the magician on the split. It's like a manifestation card. Debbie. Ooh, and the high priestess. The magician and the high priestess. Debbie, what are you doing? Those are big cards. What do you want to come towards you? Because it seems like you already are doing the work. The high priestess and the magician. Queen of Wands. I am naturally creative. So I don't know if this is in regards to the questions of what or who's coming towards you. However this applies, is how it should resonate, right? However it resonates is the message. Creativity, self-empowerment, and support. As an individual in your reading, the Queen of Wands expresses her ideas in a tangible way, often through media and arts. And I can see that, especially with High Priestess, something with arts. Yeah. Wise and passionate. She has integrity and her opinion is highly respected. As a situation, the card is an invitation to express yourself creatively and to follow your passions truly, freely, and fearlessly. When you do this, success comes naturally. If you have doubts about creating or promoting a product, this card is like green light, go. And love relationships thrive. What? Hey, Hua, namaste. I'm going to have to close the list because I still have quite a few on this list. I don't know how many of them have stuck around, and I'm on for 2 hours now, Hua. So I'm going to have to close out tonight. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Hey, Serb, there's still quite a few, sweetie. There's still quite a few ahead, but they're not all here because I know there's like they're not all here, so I can't tell exactly how many, Serb. Aww. No, going to go build a German Shepherd Guardian AI now. I promise I'm not crazy. None of us are, Angel. None of us are crazy. No, go have fun. That sounds amazing. All right, Debbie, then you have the Nine of Cups. I trust in the flow of life. Oh, yeah, you're doing great. Viddy, you are on the list, sweetie. I did write your name down. Nine of Cups. Wishes granted. Look, Debbie, like I said, you've got some pretty positive cards coming out here. Thank you, Hua, for understanding. A-Y-E? A-Y-E? I don't have A-Y-E on the list. No, sweetie. Oh, you just came out. You just came in. I'm closing my list tonight. Starting off as a great reading. Yeah, this is the wishes granted. Wishes granted. A wish or dream come true is the meaning of the happy nine. You can manifest what you desire. And Debbie, the magician was coming out too in the shuffle. And this is a manifestation card. If you're practicing manifesting, just remember when we manifest, we embody everything about what we're wanting, what it feels like, because that raises our vibrations. Whether it's love, friendship, wealth, security, work, or creative opportunities, when you receive what you want and need, you're generous with others. Sharing your good luck, your optimism, and positive attitude raises others up. You see how life flows and appreciate what you have. That is the manifestation card. And the magician was coming out in the shuffle. So yeah, your vibrations are really good. I have you on the list as Lila. Oh, Sass, I have you on the list, sweetie. And then the Page of Pentacles, Deb. I don't know why I said Deb. Sorry, Debbie. I'm open to opportunities for personal growth. It's like I feel like you've done that, still doing it maybe, which is why you have the magician and the wish cup, the Nine of Cups coming through. An opportunity, a positive influence. As a person in your reading, the page is often a young person who's enthusiastic, full of ideas and ambition. He may be in education or looking for work, and if so, the card foretells success in exams and interviews. As a situation, you're in a growth phase, so you may be drawn toward education and find other opportunities to develop your skills through work. You can make positive changes to your life through looking at practical outcomes that bring future rewards. But you're growing. That's why you're able to manifest, because you've done the work to grow, and you still are, because we never stop growing, right? A lot of people call me Deb. Okay, good. It didn't bother you. So I was like, I don't know why I just said that. Oh, Debbie, I love it. I'm free of whatever's holding me back. If you find yourself still with some old narrative binds holding you back, this is just higher power, or you may have already broke them, because you're doing the work, which is why you're manifesting. Yeah, I'm excited for you. I don't know what you're manifesting, but okay. I love it. Growing every day, and you're open. When we're open to the growth is when it happens, right? Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate you. I'm super excited to see all of the good things. All right, after Debbie, I have Millie, Dwayne, Astro. Millie, Dwayne, Astro. I need to get a water. This is all watered down. Let me give them a second and see if they come in. Millie, Dwayne, and Astro. You didn't put any oranges in your sleepy time tea? Yeah. You don't like oranges? You go through phases with the fruit. Right now. Oh. All right. So now, great reading. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I appreciate you. So now you are on the list, or did I already pass your name? No, you're on the list. You're actually close to being up. After those three, since they didn't come in, I have Manuel, Jocelyn, and So Now. So now, as long as Manuel and Jocelyn don't come in, you're next. Oh, I can't forget Andy. You are amazing. Am I still on the list? Oh, thank you, Martin. Yeah, you are. You're my closing person. If you're able to stick around, I'll close with you, Martin. All right. So now, do you want a specific or a general? And thank you. I appreciate that compliment, Martin. That means a lot. A general love. Okay. Single. That's a fun time, right? Have fun, enjoy. Higher power, source, creator of all. Okay. I know it's not always fun. I remember. It's not always fun. But it's what we make it, right? I was always somebody that had to be in a relationship because I wasn't happy on the inside with myself. So I hated being single, but I had to learn how to love myself, right? Hey PJ, I'm closing my list tonight. Hopefully I can get you on the next live, okay? Thank you for understanding. I appreciate you. I call upon Sonal Spirit Team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity around Sonal's love life and what to expect, how to navigate that. I know that sometimes being single can cause negative emotions, so I just ask for words of strength, self-love, as I saw the strength card in the shuffle. Strength, self-love, empowerment through this time. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. And any words of encouragement. The Fool on the split, the new beginnings going in. Like, yes. Okay. Come on, Divine. So now, love. The Fool. I still see that Fool card. It's like the new beginnings card. Like, it's gonna happen. Are you putting yourself out there? Are you trying to date around and stuff? Thank you, Source. So now. Hey, Miss Nika, I've closed my list, sweetie. I wish I could stay on. I do have to wake up early though, and I still have a few on the list, and I've already been at it for 2 hours. Not yet. Oh, you're not. Well, when you're ready, you're ready. I get it. I know it's not easy. You have the Eight of Wands. I manifest multiple opportunities. Look, so now Divine's like, well, what do you want to do? You have all these opportunities, all these people waiting. News, messages. Thank you for understanding, Miss Nika. News, messages, and energy. 8, number of change. And the passionate, driven suit of wands signifies news that creates new opportunities. It's a card of communication. Events begin to speed up. When you're ready, it's ready. Time's ready to speed up for you. If you've been waiting for a decision or other news, this is highly likely now. In general, there will be more emails, text, and maybe flirting. No, it doesn't say that. I'm just adding that in there. And messages arriving. Travel's favored. Who knows? Maybe if you go on a trip, you might meet somebody. I don't know if your job has you traveling, but it does mention frequent trips for work. The card's saying you have plenty of options. The card literally says, pause and consider your options rather than responding impulsively. So I feel like when you're ready to get out there, it's going to be like, well, who do I choose from? Because they're all waiting, want long-term, not casual. I get that. I do. And I think that's what like the Eight of Wands sees it. It says choosing your options rather than responding impulsively. The Page of Pentacles. I'm open to opportunities for personal growth. It's like sometimes we have to experience those short relationships to learn from them, right? Like if we're going into a relationship with the list of like, I want this, I want this, I want this, then we're cutting ourselves off to the learning experiences. But at the same time, we have to have standards. So I get that too. But the Page of Pentacles is making me think about the personal growth that comes from the different relationships we have. An opportunity, a positive influence. As a person in your reading, the page is often a young person who's enthusiastic, full of ideas and ambition. He may be in education or looking for work. And if so, the card foretells success in exams and interviews. As a situation, you're in a growth phase. So may be drawn towards education and find other opportunities to develop your skills through work. Keeps going back to work. You can make positive changes to your life through looking at practical outcomes that bring future rewards. I keep wanting to say get out there, but it's your own journey and you have to be ready to get out there. But I feel the travel and the work, like I feel like you're going to meet this person by, I keep thinking, get out there. I don't know whether it's through work or travel or what. Two of Pentacles. I can calmly make, and you're going to have options. Because this is another thing talking about options. The Two of Pentacles, I calmly make the best decision. Like you're not, it's not going to be a matter of who, like there's nobody. You're going to have a choice, a tension between opposites. There may be a need to decide between two strong options, such as two job offers, two locations, or even two people. This card often comes up to denote the process of decision making, weighing up the potential, and it might even be the decision between am I ready yet or not? I don't know. You will know though as the message comes through, right? It's a decision making card, weighing up the potential positives and negatives while feeling under pressure. The two can also represent balancing the books, but I feel like it's like more along the lines of either deciding between two people down the road or deciding, do I want to start dating or keep it? Am I still going to be in hermit mode and learn through that right now? But this is a beautiful reading when you're ready. Like it's really good vibes. But I also understand that if you need time to still learn, I get that too. I'm excited for you when you start. You're going to have to tell me. All right. I celebrate everything I achieve. Yeah, it's just like a really good reading. And then the Hermit under that. But you also have the Star under that too. Like I'm inspired and positive about the future is the key takeaway from the Star card. Like, yeah, be inspired by it. Be like, wow, there's so many unlimited possibilities, right? Thank you, So Now. Hey, Jocelyn, I actually just went down to So Now. You were above So Now. Okay, Jocelyn, do you want a specific or a general? Thank you, So Now. Yes, much love, of course. I love reading. All right. Higher power, source, creator, Paul. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Jocelyn. Jocelyn's here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection surrounding their love life. I call upon Jocelyn's higher power, their archangels, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding their love life. I see the Hermit on the split. Hermit is a growth phase. Like you're learning through this single process. Being single, you're learning about yourself, learning to love yourself. Jocelyn. But I also see the Justice card on the split, which is like, don't give up. You're doing the work you need to align your higher self with your soulmate. Are you single now, Jocelyn? Higher power, source, creator of all. Guide my cards and my words for Jocelyn. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Jocelyn. So the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. I think it's so good. I think it's good. I'm single now. Shane came with the animals. Hey, Shane, if you're here for a reading, I'm closing my list out tonight, sweetie. Queen of Wands. Look, I saw the Queen and the King of Cups. Like, it feels very good flow. I'm going to ask you like I did so now. Are you putting yourself out there? Are you dating? I've been really working on myself, which is why the Hermit came out in the shuffle. Queen of Wands. I'm naturally creative. Yeah. When you're ready. Yeah, right. I see you've been working on yourself. I get it. I'm proud of you because look, I never knew what that meant. When I was single, I went from one to the next because I didn't like to be by myself. Creativity, self-empowerment, and support. As an individual in your reading, the Queen of Wands expresses her ideas in a tangible way through media, the arts, wise and passionate. She has integrity, and her opinion is highly respected. I feel like because you've been working on yourself, this is the embodiment of you. How empowering. Like going forward, like I am worth everything and more. The card is an invitation to express yourself creatively. Follow your passions truly, freely, and fearlessly. I feel like doing your passions is maybe where you're going to meet that person. Doing things that you feel passionate about, I feel like is where you're going to meet that person. If you've been having doubts about creating or promoting a product or service, this is a green light card for that. It says love relationships thrive when you're ready. And of course, you have the death card coming out. That's closing out of the old and ready for the new. Like, I think you're right there. No, I'm not dating now. I have someone special to me, but we have not spoken or seen each other and said, wow, that's huge. I wonder if the death card has something to do with that. I don't know if the death card, because if we're hanging on to something or someone, then we can't receive the next, right? So I don't know if you've told this person, like, the death card is the closing of something so that a new can come in. And it might be about this person, because if you hang on to this person but you're not speaking, you're closing the door to somebody who might be ready for you. A situation is coming to an end, and its ending may be out of your control. Death here is not physical death, but transition. The card therefore heralds necessary change that brings new beginnings and opportunities. You can see the truth and let go, so events may take their natural course. A card of decluttering and letting go what no longer is needed. One-sided love. It could be. I'm open for whatever comes my way. Okay, as long as you realize that. Okay. So the death card might not be that. If you feel like you're open and that you're not hanging on, then it's your journey, sweetie. It could be you working on yourself. The death card could be referring to that you process through your self-work. Three of Wands. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. The Three of Wands. Let's see. Plans take shape. The dynamic number 3 denotes action. You're now ready to embark upon a challenging venture. You may intend to head into unknown territory, but it's like you're committing to it, no matter what the pitfalls might be. It's a card of good energy, optimism, progress in relationships. An idea you've made, travel plans. I feel like I'm going back to this passions, and I don't know if you like to travel, but this is talking about travel plans too. So maybe you'll meet the person through that. I'm not sure, but it's a really good read. It is. It's a good read. I've good vibes. I just really would. I do love to travel, and maybe that's where you meet this other person. I don't know. But it's really good vibes. It is. I feel good about it. I feel like you've done the self-work. And when you're ready, just like with So Now, we have to put ourselves out there, right? It's a good thank you, Jocelyn. I appreciate that. I'm excited for you. I can't wait to hear and see what happens. How exciting with the tower. You have a tower on the bottom. You really have been doing the self-work. I surrender and know how to go forward. You have been working really hard on yourself. I'm so proud of you. Hey, our process. I'm closing my list tonight, sweetie. I've just been on too long already. Okay. Maybe I can see you on the next live. All right. Thank you, our Prasad, for understanding. I'm probably saying that totally wrong. All right. So behind that, I have Sanal, Saha, and S. Lila. Thank you. I feel like it aligns with my intuition. Oh, thank you, Jocelyn, for saying that. I love that. And always listen to our intuition, right? OJ, you're welcome. Sanal, Saha, and S. Lila. Serb, you're next. Not next, but there's three. Like these three don't come in. You're on the next three in my list. Serb's like, are you sure my name's on that list? It's a long list, baby. You've been hanging in there. Not all these people are probably here. Hang in there. Oh, you too, Jocelyn. You too. All right. If Sanal, Serb is here. Maybe my turn will be after these three. Yeah, the next three is synthesized. I mean, I think synthesized went to bed, or I can't remember if she left or it was Chumba that left. Synthesized, Saha, and S. Lila. No, I already said S. Lila. Synthesized, Saha, and Serb. Sneha, I called your name. Did you want a reading? Sneha. I'm glad there are a few before me because it's only showing how in tune and great. Oh, thank you, Martin. Oh, thank you. And Dwayne, I called your name. All right, Serb, you're going to have to wait. I got Sneha and Dwayne, okay? And then Serb, you should be after that. I don't think there's any, the other ones I don't think are here. So I'm going to do Sneha. I'm going to put a number. Sneha, then Dwayne. Don't go anywhere, okay, sweetie? I called your name earlier. And then Serb, you'll be after those if you can hang around, okay? I might have. Sometimes I write the names down sloppy. Oh, Serb, S. Lila's here. I'm sorry, sweetie. You're going to be number 4 because S. Lila was ahead of you too, okay? So I got Sneha, Sneha, Dwayne, S. Lila, and then Serb. All right, Sneha, I'm going to start with that. Do you want a specific reading or general? Okay, go ahead and type it in for me, sweetie. And thank y'all for being patient. I do try to spend equal time with each of you. So I appreciate y'all understanding. All right, Sneha, career. All right, higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Sneha. Sneha's here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, connection surrounding their career. No, really, you're a little bit further down, okay? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Sneha career. I call upon Sneha's Archangel, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity surrounding their career. I don't know if you have some fear surrounding your job or possible job because I see the devil, which is self-inflicting binds, usually fear or anxiety surrounding your job. But if we make decisions through that mindset, sometimes it can lead us down the wrong path. Sneha, career. Any words of enlightenment and clarity? Thank you, Divine. Sneha, career. Sneha, career. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Words of clarity and enlightenment. Sneha, career. Serve. I've got Sneha, Dwayne, S. Lila, and then you, babe. Okay. All right. Sneha, Knight of Cups. I know that the right person waits until I'm ready. I don't know how this applied to your career. Let me see. An offer. Oh, of course it will. Are you applying for a job? An offer, a new opportunity comes to you. It may be an invitation or proposal of some kind that sounds exactly what you need. But it's also a card asking you to make sure that you look at all the practicalities surrounding it. So I don't know if you're actually applying for a job now, but it is a card around a new opportunity coming to you. Mm, but it's like asking you just to not forget the practicalities. I don't know how it applies, what that means, but I'm preparing for an exam. Oh, maybe it's good news regarding the exam. Behind that, you have the 10 of cups. I have all I wish for. That's really weird. The cups are coming out. I have all I wish for in my relationships. Complete happiness and fulfillment. I feel like you are crowned with success. Okay, I get it now. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you're doing the work. And through doing the work, you're going to be given these opportunities, complete happiness and success, life's blessings. This card is like signifying that you have the freedom to live as you choose. Like you're finding the ideal home. Like these are very empowering cards. Like I know you, I can see in the reading that you're doing the work. Higher powers, like I see you. Don't worry. I feel like that's why the devil card was coming out, because that self-inflicting binds can be fear and anxiety, and the cups are coming through. Like it makes me think your cup overfloweth, right? Like you're doing it. You're doing it. And then the Queen of Cups. Stop. Queen of Cups behind that. Like you got the Queen and the King of Cups. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. God's like, don't doubt me. God's like, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt me and don't doubt yourself. Okay. You're doing the hard work. You're doing the next right thing. And your cup will overflow. You will have the queen, the king, the house, all the things, all the things. Porcelain toilet. I told somebody earlier in their tower they were gonna have a porcelain. I was like, wait, porcelain. I was gonna say porcelain throne. I looked at my husband. I was like, wait, porcelain's not the word, is it? He was like, no, that's a toilet. The queen is like all of it. You're led by your heart. Whatever you do with your career, let it be through your heart and your passions. Yeah, it's very good vibes. You're doing it. And it's just be careful of your boundaries. Like, even though we might work hard to get the career we want, it's also like, don't let it suck you dry. But it's a beautiful read. Like, together, Sneha, like, it's a beautiful, look at it. Your cup overfloweth. Like, that's the vibe I keep getting off of this. You're going to do amazing. It's hard work. I know it is. Especially at university. Like, if you're doing exams, yeah, because of Six of Pentacles, because you are, I give and receive for universal good. That's why you're a good person. I love it. I'm so proud of you. You're going to do it. You're going to do the damn thing. All right. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, Dwayne, do you want a general or a specific read? Thank you, Sneha. I appreciate you. And thank you, Ascending. I appreciate that. You know, I adore you. You don't have to do that. So thank you for doing that. That means a lot to me. I know when I go into lives, I forget to hit the thumbs up a lot. I do. I just don't think about it because I'm like listening. Sneha, I don't know when all this will come. I'll be waiting. Yes, and exactly. Don't give up and stay grounded, but have fun too. God doesn't want us just to work, work, work. The work grind, can suck our spirit out. So try not to work too hard. Try to make sure you're taking breaks for yourself, enjoying life. Oh, I hope Dwayne didn't leave. Dwayne, did you leave? It's Lila. Dwayne, it's Lila. Or I know Serb's been waiting like crazy. Serb, I'm going to give them a chance to come in. But if they're not here, Dwayne, S. Lila, and Serb. Those are my next three. Thank you, Sneha. I appreciate you. Thank you. Dwayne, S. Lila, and Serb. Did I lose all three of them? Oh, there's Dwayne. All right, Dwayne. You have a specific or general? And if it's specific, you can go and type it in. Oh, not yet, sir. Dwayne's here. Dwayne's next, and then S. Lila, and then you. Okay, stay in there for. I'm almost there. Thank you for being patient. Hey, Rav. I'm closing my list for the night. Okay, just because I'm gonna end up reaching 3 hours. Okay, maybe I can catch you on the next one, Ravi. I appreciate you. Finance and health. I was just shuffling, like, just you could see me flicking through the cards, and if it resonates, Dwayne, Four of Swords. I take time to rediscover my vitality. So it's like taking time to find your health by doing things that raise your vibrations. Ace of Wands. I'm inspired to follow my passion. So I think of like finance, works, fall. All right. Let me shuffle and pray though first. All right. They just were sticking out while I was thinking about you. So I wanted to say hey Anna, I closed out my list, sweetie. I closed my list for tonight. Hey S. Lila, you're after Dwayne. Don't go anywhere, okay? You're next after this read. If you're able to stay. Higher powers, source, creator of all, ask that you guide my cards and my words, sir. Ask that you guide my cards and my words for Dwayne. Dwayne is here seeking spiritual advice surrounding finance and health. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Taurus. I call upon Dwayne's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding Dwayne's finances and their health. Rises, we all rise. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Finances and health. Finances and health, Dwayne. Finances and health. The Tower. I saw the Tower on a split, which is like revamping life, maybe. Maybe work has pulled you so hard into a negative space. The Hierophant, like you're learning something from this. Especially because that card about vitality, judgment on a split, looking back with compassion. So I feel like you're coming through almost like what I went through, where I was like had to reevaluate my job, and like I was doing the work grind for so long, and it didn't bring me the true happiness, that I thought I was going to get by doing the work grind. I don't know if that applies or not, Dwayne. Finances and worth, but being kind to myself, because judgment's looking back with kindness also, like, okay, that didn't bring me true happiness, so what will? I don't know if that applies. All right. I want to know if my health and finance is going to get better. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. You have the Seven of Cups. I trust myself to see the truth. Seven of Cups. Imagination, fantasy, possibility. This mysterious seven shows there's much going on behind the scenes, hidden from view. You can't see exactly what you're dealing with. It's like sometimes we go through this pits, Dwayne, because it's something we're learning. And I know it sounds like bullshit. Excuse my language, but that's what it feels like when we're in the pits of it. We're like, really, what am I supposed to learn from this hell? But we also create our own hell when our thoughts are down there in the pit with it. So sometimes the learning in the pit is learning how to shift our mindset into that of positivity. But this says that things are going on behind the scenes that you can't see exactly what you're dealing with. Until then, your imagination knows no bounds because you have little information to go on. It's a positive card for creative projects and manifesting what you want. So this card is asking you to shift your mindset from that of I'm unhealthy and I'm not where I want to be financially to I can manifest health, I can manifest wealth. It's also a card talking about if you're escaping reality, avoiding what needs to be done, possibly to reflect on that if that's happening. Then you have the Knight of Wands. I make decisions without pressure. So yeah, this is like it's higher powers really wanting you to work on shifting that mindset from the negative to the positive. And the biggest way I started out by doing that was writing a gratitude list every morning. Like even when I feel like crap, man, I'm like, okay, what are 5 things that I can say I'm grateful for? And it helps me shift my mindset out of a lack mindset to an abundant life mindset, which brings more health and wealth. Action, speed, and impulsiveness. As a person, this night is dynamic and charismatic, full of energy. As a situation, the card shows an unexpected turn of events, a sudden conversation that moves a stuck situation forward, a sudden attraction and flirtation. And it doesn't have to be like a relationship, it could be attraction to, I don't know, if you're looking for a job, Dwayne, or I'm not sure, but a flash of inspiration. Whatever impact the Knight has, he brings energy. There's energy here. The advice within the card is to not get caught up too soon. Take a moment to consider what is the offer. I feel like this might be around the finances. I'm not sure why, but it's like saying to consider the offer before you proceed. It even could mean a house move. So I always tell people that, however, and you know, I think I've read for you. I'm pretty sure that take it how it resonates. But it's like a action, speed, impulsiveness, um, an unexpected turn of events. So I feel like things are going to look up, but it's all about shifting our mindsets too, you know? Like we have to do our part, because if we stay in the victim role, like let's say if you feel like your health is not going good right now and you wake up every morning, you're like, God, I feel like crap. And naturally, if your body's hurting, then that's naturally what we want to say. But the less you can identify with it, the less you can give power to it, the better, right? To do things that shift your mind off of it into a higher vibration. 9 of Pentacles. Look, I take the time I need to nurture myself. And Dwayne, whenever I was thinking of you before you put it in, you had that card of, I take the time to rediscover my vitality. You got to do something every day to put yourself in a positive headspace. I take the time. You gotta have some self-love here, because I feel like there might be a lot of pressure going on around these things. 9 of Pentacles, comfort, luxury, abundance. Whenever we do that, this is what we attract, right? Attract. You're gonna find the time to enjoy life's pleasures. That's gonna bring you a sense of contentment as you appreciate everything that's around you. That gratitude, right? There's work to do in the future, but now, Dwayne, take the time to recharge and reflect on your success so far. Look how freaking awesome you are. Look how far you come. This card signifies financial independence. You're going to be just fine because you're going to learn how to shift that mindset to abundance and to magnetize positivity into your life. It's going to give you the freedom to be yourself and do what makes you happy. If you have a deep connection with nature's way, this is a card like calling you to do that. The deep, like, that's going to help you raise your vibration. Whatever makes you feel more childlike and fun, that's what you really need to do right now, so that you can truly feel at home with yourself. And remind yourself you have everything you need just now. Everything, right? It's a deep read, Dwayne. I'm sending you so many healing vibes, manifestation, positivity, love, empowerment. You're gonna do wonderful. You will. I know. This too shall pass. Thank you, Dwayne. I embrace joyful opportunities. Look, higher powers like get out there and have fun. Just have fun right now and be a kid. Judgment on a split. And this was earlier. I think I saw that judgment whenever I was shuffling for you. I look back with compassion for myself. That's going to help you heal through this and raise your vibration. Okay. Thank you, Dwayne. S. Lila, you're next. And then Serb after S. Lila. S. Lila. If you're still here, hop in the chat for me, okay? S. Lila, I bet that's for you, Queen. Thank you. You're welcome, sir. We all could learn from this reading. Martin, right? It's like, look, that's why I love doing tarot, because it always reminds me to watch my vibrations, right? S. Lila, General. Okay. S. Lila, Queen of Cups already thinking of you. I trust my knowing and follow your heart. Follow that intuition, S. Lila, right? Thank you, Martin, for saying that. Too much wicked people in Jamaica. I'm so sorry, Dwayne. You have to disconnect from that, really. And look, I'm in the States, and you know the drama with the States right now. It's no good. I call that rage bait. Go watch my video about the rage bait. That's rage bait. That's low vibrations. But you can disconnect from that, okay? You have free will to disconnect from that. All right, S. Lila, higher powers, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for S. Lila. S. Lila is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom, connection. I call upon their archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. S. Lila. That Queen of Cups is still coming out. To follow your intuition, whatever you're just trying to decide, follow that intuition, S. Lila. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. S. Lila. S. Lila. Okay. Page of Wands. I'm always open to good news. What? What kind of good news are you waiting on? Let's see. Messages and news. As a person in your reading, the page is often a young person who's talkative and creative. It can literally show a young person reading and writing. As a situation, the card reveals welcome news, which brings conditions for advancement and self-expression. While it doesn't represent instant success, it foretells good news. It could be an application for work, or just more simply, somebody will be in contact with you. Five of Swords. I will heal myself. Okay. I know I've done a love reading for you, so I feel like maybe the healing is through this through this person that lives overseas from you. Maybe that's where the healing is coming in. Defeat, loss, and conclusions. The outcome of a battle of wills. You may not have been treated fairly and suffer humiliation as you find yourself in a no-win situation. The person or situation concerned makes you a victim of their ego and need to win. The card can also signify bullying. It's time to accept the hurt and recover. The good news is that this situation will soon pass. You're going to heal from this. I feel like because you're not going to dwell on that person, S. Lila, you're going to be open to receive the person that is going to come in. I feel like that's what and it might be work though too. I'm not sure, but healing from that person is going to open you up for the next one. With the Knight of Cups at the end, I know the right person waits until I'm ready. The Knight of Cups. That's a beautiful card. Knight of Cups. An offer. Look, a new opportunity comes to you. This is another card talking about an opportunity or something coming up for you. It may be an invitation or proposal of some kind, which sounds exactly what you need. In early stages of a relationship, I feel like you're gonna shut the door on this person that doesn't live in your same country. You're gonna heal, and then you're gonna meet somebody else. I think. It just say be careful about the practicalities around it. Wait and observe. Don't jump too fast. Let the person prove their value. Okay? Don't jump too fast in it. But yeah, it's a good vibe. Healing, that's good. Healing. Yes. When we heal, then we're ready to receive, right? And thank you, S. Lila. All right, Serb, you're here. I made it. Thank you for being patient. You have been here for a hot minute waiting. Oh, S. Lila, on the bottom of the deck. I'm worthy of the deepest kinds of love. Look, you're gonna heal. You know you're worthy of like a person that you're welcome, sweetie. I'm so excited for you. You're gonna heal from that one. I know you will. And if you if y'all well, anyway, I'll shut up. All right, Sarah, you didn't leave me, did you? Will there be any changes coming in any sphere of life? Oh, beautiful, right? Hey, Abhi. I'm actually closing my list, sweetie, because I've been on almost for 3 hours. No, actually, you haven't missed it yet. I haven't gotten to you yet, but you will be soon. So try not to go anywhere if you're able to stick around. Sir, are you still here? You were here a minute ago. Let's see. After Serb is Dolph, Poppy, and then Abheek. Serb was just here though. Maybe they had to leave. Oh. Let me give him a minute. Look, it would be so messed up if I skip to somebody else. then they come in. All right, so let's see. I have Serb, Zolf, and then Puppy. I don't want to wait too long though, because like I know people like Martin at the bottom of the list are also waiting. Serb, Zolf, and Puppy. All right, behind that, I have Abheek. Abheek, do you want to, and I'm probably saying your name so wrong, please forgive me. Abheek, do you want a general reading or specific? Okay, go ahead and type in Abheek your question. I want to know what is the feelings towards Abby. We are no contact. Does he want to come to me? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so if you're new here, welcome. I don't read other people's energies because I believe in karma. And if they don't want me reading them, I can create bad karma for myself. But I can do a love reading for you around this person to see what spirit says for you. Okay? All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. I notice immediately the devil card. The devil card are self-inflicting binds. So you may be hanging on to this person. And then justice on the split. So let me pray. Justice and the devil card on the split. So it's a big relationship that you're learning from. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Abby. As Abby's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding this relationship. They're not in contact. Abby wants to know, are they going to get back together? Are they going to move on? I call upon Abby's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity, self-love, wisdom surrounding how to navigate this relationship, what to expect from it, what to do. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Abby, relationship. Huh. Sorry, one of my crystals fell off. Abby. I see the Empress. It's like higher powers reminding you that you are amazing. And if this person isn't begging to come back, somebody will. Somebody will love you like you deserve to be loved. Abby. Love, relationships, what to do about this relationship. Thank you, divine. Thank you so much. Like, yeah. Don't I feel like if this person isn't texting you saying like, yeah, then yeah, you got the death card. So the death card is ending a cycle. So another, yeah, this is an ending to this. And until you heal from it, you won't be ready for the next one, right? And then again, I split open on the devil. I feel like this is holding you back. This relationship, I feel like it's a deep one, I feel like, but death card is you processing this. A situation is coming to an end, and this ending may be out of your control. Death here is not physical death, but transition. This card heralds the necessary change that brings new beginnings and opportunities. You're going to heal from this. You're going to open the door for somebody who's going to love you like you deserve to be loved. You can now see the truth and let go. So events may take their natural course. Yeah, you're gonna declutter. That person doesn't serve you. They don't serve your higher timeline. You're gonna do just look, and then you have the Two of Swords behind that. Whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome. You have to decide right now to close that door. Well, not right now. That's a harsh word. When you're ready to decide, trust in the outcome. But you do, right? You're gonna have to decide: am I gonna heal and move on from this person? Or am I going to keep hanging on to see? Hey, Priya, I closed my list, sweetie, okay? I'm not taking any more readings. Maybe I can catch you on the next one. Abby, that's what death means closing. Yeah, I let go. It's a let go card. And behind that, you have the Two of Swords. This is a pause in activity. The two can show you're feeling caught between two people, two paths, or an indecision. It leaves you feeling stuck and depleted, like you can't decide, do I let go or do I not? This is a time for action, or the issue is going to become greater. Trust the outcome. Someone new. The death card means new beginnings, like letting go of the old and embracing the new. The Page of Cups behind that. I'm as young as I choose to feel. I feel like this new person, when you do heal, is gonna make you feel like a young, like a young school, like the young, I don't know how to explain it. Enthusiastic, excited again, like hey, if you're just coming in, I closed my list for the night, okay, y'all? Maybe I can catch you on the next one. No, I don't think it's the same person, Abby. I think it's time to heal from that one. The person in your reading is often a young person, imaginative, sensitive, highly intuitive, as a situation, new positive influences, not the old, new positive influences. You're going to have fun, good conversations. You're going to feel re energized with this other person or people around you. You're going to heal. Yeah, you're going to feel better. I really feel like you're going to make a new friend. This card literally says you're going to make a new friend. But you have to decide. You can't make this new friend if you don't decide to close that chapter, okay? Why do you want to hang on to somebody who doesn't love you, right? You deserve everything and more. I actually have the same with him. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But thank you. I appreciate you for letting me read for you. And I was thinking about starting to the same person. Well, I don't know, Abby. I just know that this is a card that talks about healing and making a decision to heal, and then by doing that, you're gonna bring in a new person. Okay. All right. Thank you, Abby. I appreciate you. You'll move forward when the time is right. That's what it says. Like it's your own path, not mine. Okay. All right. Thank you, Abby, for letting me read for you. All right. So after Abby is Riddy. And then as long as Riddy isn't here, Osas, you're actually next. Yeah. You were on the list. You're actually after Riddy, Osas. Hey, oh, Riddy's here. Okay. After Riddy, Osas, I'm gonna do yours. Okay. Wait for Riddy and then yours. Thank you for waiting, Riddy. I know you've been waiting for a while too. All right. Do you have a specific question or general? Osas says, yay. Oh, I have my exam on the 16th. Oh, bless it. I know that's not fun. You're going to do fine, though. I know you will. You've done the work. But do you want to know if you're going to pass it or what? I want to know how it's going to go. Okay, let's see. I have some cards that do say yes, but I never guarantee anything. We'll just see what happens, okay? Higher powers, source, creator, fall. I said, guide my cards and my words for Riddy. Riddy's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their exam. I call upon Riddy's spirit team, their archangels, their divine to guide my cards and my words for advice surrounding this exam. Riddy really wants to know, how is it going to go? Will they get their desired outcome? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Riddy. 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 Will they get their desired outcome? Riddy. Riddy. My cards are being very difficult to shuffle right now. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just in reaction to the difficulty that you've had studying for this thing or reading. Okay, let me see. The Page of Wands. I'm always open to good news. Stop it. You've been working hard. And a lot is riding on the scores. That's why, yeah, a lot is riding on the scores. But Page of Wands is good news. Messages and news. As a person in your reading, the page is often a young person who's talkative, creative. As a situation, the card reveals welcome news, which brings conditions for advancement and self-expression. While he doesn't represent instant success, because I know that this is going to be more test, he foretells good news. You're going to have to, the page comes up in readings to show applications for work, or somebody will be soon in touch with you, or for me, I think it's about this test, of course. You're going to have to come back and tell me. A lot of people will come back and tell me. You'll have to tell me. Now, behind that, you have the Five of Swords. So it's throwing me off because the Page of Swords says it doesn't represent instant success, but it foretells good news. The Five of Swords says, I will heal myself. And it might not be applying to the test. Maybe it's like, let me read it. Defeat, loss, and conclusions. The outcome of battle. Almost like if you don't pass this test, is your path going to change? Defeat, loss, and conclusions. The outcome of a battle of wills. Maybe it's not around the test. You may have not been treated fairly. And so this is like a bully card. You may not have been treated fairly and suffer humiliation as you find yourself in a no-win situation. The person or situation concerned makes you a victim of their ego. The card can signify bullying. It's time to accept the hurt and recover. The good news, I feel like that's your ego. I feel like your ego's telling you you're not going to pass. Have you been hard on yourself? Like, have you been telling yourself negative things? The situation soon will pass. You move on rather than dwell upon the past and perhaps find alternative routes to justice. I think that's it. I feel like the Five of Swords is you being mean to yourself. Yes, it is. Because look, the Eight of Swords says, I release myself from self-inflicted binds. Don't talk to yourself like that. I think I won't get points. No, don't think like that. Riddy, there's this thing called a self-fulfilling prophecy, baby. When we think these things, sometimes we make it come true. There's research behind that. Okay? So don't talk to yourself like that. Talk to yourself, I will do good. I will do amazing. Say things that lift yourself up, okay? Because the Eight of Swords is saying that exactly. Restriction, fear, negative thinking. This eight signifies being trapped and powerless. You're sabotaging yourself by talking like that, okay? Don't talk like that. Love yourself. Know that you're powerful and that you're going to do it. Reclaim your power, okay? You're going to do fine. You're going to do fine. And these swords are coming out because of how you're talking to yourself. But the Page of Wands is good news, okay? But be careful, because if you stay in the swords, you can cause that to not happen, okay? So really, when you wake up tomorrow, say, I will pass. I will do amazing. I will be calm. God's got me. I'm doing my work. God's got me. So this will happen, because we can speak bad things into our lives when we talk like that, okay? I'm sending you so much love and light, and that you can speak to yourself nicely and calmly and have faith. The Ace of Cups. I'm open to new love for yourself and your new beginning. You're going to do just fine, okay? Thank you, Riddy, for letting me read for you. Okay, Osas. Osas, is that how you say it? Osas, and then I'll close with, Poppy. Poppy, you missed your turn. Wait, why don't I see your name on the list? No, I called it. Yeah, you did miss your turn. I think if Martin's here, they'll understand maybe that I can do Poppy, Osas, Poppy, and then Martin. Riddy, thank you. Of course, Riddy. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're going to do just fine, okay? Nice, kind, loving words. Always speak kindly to yourself. All right. If I lost Osas, Poppy. Osas was just here. All right, Poppy. Do you have a specific question or general? I'm keeping you. I'm almost done. You okay?
Yeah.
Visha. Visha, I think you came in when I do remember your name, but I don't have your name down because I closed my list. I have Osas, Poppy, and then there's Osas. Okay, I already asked above. Okay, hold on. All right, let me do Osas first and then Poppy. Okay, don't go anywhere. All right, Osas. Let me see. In future in general. Okay. Future general. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Osas. Osas is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their future. I see the judgment card. It's like healing, looking back with compassion for yourself. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Osas, a reading for their future. I call upon Osas's archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity. I see a new beginning through judgment and healing. We do have new beginnings. Osas, future. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. The pentacles are coming out. Okay. Osas. 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 Wait. Let me shuffle one more time. Osas. Osas. Okay. All right. Let's see. Future. 5 of Wands. I stand my ground and look for peace. So I saw that judgment card and I saw the new beginnings. So it feels like there's growth happening. I'm not sure with what. Tests and challenges. A 5 is a card of intense energy, which often signifies a battle of wills. The result is that you may feel tested and struggle to be heard. This is a show of ego, a play fight, rather than a serious attack. The message is try not to take the situation to heart. It soon will pass. If you're looking back with like harshness about your past, try your best not to do that. But it can also denote family and work squabbles or like literal test, like a sitting test. But it's saying that peaceful times will come. I stand my ground and look for peace. Then 5 of Pentacles, and I saw Pentacles coming out in the shuffle. I'm supported and never alone. You got 2 5s. I'm supported and never alone. I feel like your ego really is. That's why a fear of destitution, feeling impoverished and alone. This 5 can denote money crisis, such as recurring cash flow problems or struggling on low income. However, the card often signifies a fear of poverty or the isolation of society, friends, and family rather than literal poverty. So if you have a fear of scarcity, this is a card saying like it's time to work on that, or maybe you already have. Maybe that's why I saw the judgment. While it can arise in a reading after a relationship breakup or the end of a work contract, it more often reflects a state of mind, a fear of losing what you have, even when you're financially secure. So yeah, you're going to process this though, because the 5 of Wands talk about peaceful times coming, but it's just like be mindful that like if you find yourself in a lack mindset, like I don't have enough, I'll never have enough, this is a card asking you to work through that. And I know it's hard, but it's like we have to do ourselves when we catch ourselves thinking like, oh, I don't have enough for this, or it'll never get better, to shift that thinking to something around you that makes you feel good. Like, wow, I feel amazing because I have fresh oranges on my counter. Like, how grateful am I that I get to eat the, and I'm using a literal example that's in front of me. Like finding the things in your life that you're grateful for to get out of the negative headspace. Then you have the Four Cups. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. When you lead through heart space, then the negativity just disappears. Or I mean, and trust me, we're human, so it's going to come back. But that's when you recenter and go back to your heart space. Boredom, hitting a plateau in a relationship or at work, finding yourself in a situation which you're beginning to feel listless and even stuck. You may be feeling disillusioned and flat as the expectations you once had don't materialize. You may feel the need for inspiration or direction and hope for positive change. But rather than wait for things to improve dramatically, you can make some small decision that lifts your mood so you can see where to go next. Exactly, Osis. Osas. That's exactly what this is saying. To do things that lift your mood. That's a deep reading. You're going to be just fine. You're going to work through this. It's going to be beautiful. It's just about our mindsets, right? Amen. Great tools. Thank you, Moto. If y'all haven't checked out Moto's channel, go check out Moto's channel. Thank you, Osas, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. You're going to do wonderful. Things are going to, but it's about, just like I mentioned to the last person, it's about our mindset too, right? We have to be careful about the things that we say because self-fulfilling prophecies are real. We can speak those things into existence. But just like we can speak negative into existence, we can speak positive into existence as well. Okay, so be mindful of your thoughts and your energy. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, Poppy, a divine guidance on money and life. Okay. Money and life. Okay. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. Ask that you guide my cards and my words for Poppy. Poppy's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding money and life. Divine guidance on money and life. I call upon Poppy's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with clarity and enlightenment surrounding their money and life. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Poppy. Money and life. Money and life. Money and life. Okay. So, Poppy, I have the Four Cups first that kind of popped off as I was shuffling. And it's the same, I think, that the last person just got. I don't know, it was somebody. I don't know if it was the last person, the person before. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. Go into that heart space. So, you're asking about money and life. When we center ourselves in that heart space, our cup overfloweth, right? Hey, Neela, I closed my list, okay? I hope I can see you on the next one. Boredom, hitting a plateau in a relationship or at work, finding yourself in a situation where you're beginning to feel listless and even stuck, but you're not stuck, right? You may be feeling disillusioned and flat as the expectations you once had don't materialize. You may feel the need for inspiration or direction and hope for positive change. But rather than waiting for things to improve dramatically, you can make some small decision that lifts your mood so you can see where to go next. If you're feeling uninspired about money and life, Poppy, this is higher power saying, again, like I just mentioned to the other one, about we can speak negativity or positivity into our lives, right? Going into your heart center to manifest positive things. Page of Cups. I'm as young as I choose to feel. When we do things that bring us that childlike mentality, we're in a higher vibration and that attracts more positive things in our life. This is a young person who's imaginative, sensitive, highly intuitive. This situation, as a situation, he denotes new positive influences. You're going to find things, Poppy, that get you into fun and good conversation. You're going to feel re-energized, young again. You're going to have this phase of lighthearted enjoyment, because you know that when life flows, you feel less burdened by usual responsibility. You might make a new friend, and it might be an intention to go make new friends so that you can connect. Community is a big piece of it too. Solitude is not, that's not meant for, yeah, you're gonna, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. And then you have the Two of Swords. Whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome. Huh. Two of Swords. Maybe, I don't know if you have the choice to make now or it's coming up. A pause in activity, procrastination. This too can show you feeling caught between two people, two paths, or the indecision, leaving you feeling stuck and depleted. You may feel that neither route is clear nor ideal. However, there is time for action. Otherwise, the issue becomes greater than it deserves to be as you ponder each potential outcome and avoid making a decision altogether. It also could mean making a truce, or like taking a time out during stress or conflict. I have a feeling maybe the stress and conflict, if you find yourself, I'm in that. Okay. You already know how it hits. Thank you for validating that. I'm in that path. Okay. Yeah, just try your best to do those things that make you feel that higher timeline, right? Those, like today, Keefop and I were gonna go grocery shopping, and I was gonna come back and jump on a live and do the work grind. And I'm like, you know what? I want to go swim with the manatees. I want to go see the manatees. The manatees are here at the springs now. Even though I didn't get to swim with the manatee, I had a freaking blast. I got to go swimming, and I'm a water baby. I loved it. Like, do those things, Poppy, that raise your vibrations into a positive headspace, okay? And the rest will flow. I'm supported and never alone. 5 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You're never alone. God's got you. You're good. You're good, Poppy. All right, Martin. My closing act. Thank you, Poppy. With the Chariot. Look, popping out. Poppy, go forth with confidence. Look at that. Look how empowering you are. You're good. All right. All right. If Martin's not here, I did promise Andy. Andy was on my live stream with Synthesized Souls like the whole time yesterday. So I told, there's Martin. First of all, thank you. Oh, thank you, Martin. Thank you for being patient. I appreciate you. Yes, Poppy. Thank you. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you, Poppy. I want to know if my crush has any feelings and if she will take any action toward me. Oh, that's a deep one. Okay, so Martin, welcome. If you're new to our Sangha, I will forewarn you. I don't read other people's energy because if she doesn't want me reading her energy, I can create bad karma for myself. But I can do a love reading surrounding her, and spirit can offer advice as to your side of the street. And sometimes it comes through, like you might have seen earlier. And then I got hurt on the split. You might have seen earlier whenever somebody asked this, and it was like the death card came out. Like, it's pretty obvious, right? If the death card comes out about a relationship, it's usually like, okay, let's close that chapter. So I'm going to do a read around the crush, but just forewarning you. Okay, all right. Higher powers, thank you for understanding. I've just done a lot of I believe in karma personally, and I've done a lot of karmic work. So I don't want to create it more to make amends for it. Higher powers, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Martin. Martin is here. Martin is here seeking. I see the hermit, Martin. So I don't know if you're in hermit mode, like if you're coming out of it, or what. Hermit mode is all about following your own path, self-improvement, like shadow work, learning about ourselves. I'm not sure how it applies, but I've just noticed it twice now while I'm shuffling. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all, guide my words, my cards. Martin wants to know, will there be anything with this crush? Or if we would ever link. Is there a possibility with this Kimberly? I call upon Martin's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come through with words of clarity, enlightenment, wisdom surrounding the situation with Kimberly. Is there something there, or should they close that chapter and move on? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Martin. I see the Two of Swords, like a decision needs to be made here. Kimberly. So you told Kimberly how you feel? Kimberly Martin. Should they move on? Is there something to expect from it? Kimberly Martin. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Yes, I've been a whole lot of self-love. I see. Yeah, the Hermit. I see that. Okay. I always keep it to myself. Martin, how will she ever know? If you, oi, why haven't you told her? You gotta, because we're not mind readers. Why haven't, okay, but I don't want to pressure you, but like maybe she has no clue. Knight of Cups. I know the right person waits until I'm ready. Let me see how this applies. Knight of Cups. An offer, a new opportunity comes to you. This may be an invitation or proposal of some kind, which sounds exactly like what you need. The card can show early stages of a relationship. This knight is romantic, but not practical. So he or she may say just what you want to hear, but forget the practicalities. The message here is to wait and observe. Let this person prove his or her value before you agree to any plan. But I feel like I don't know if it applies to her because you haven't told her. But there's like somebody's here. There's something waiting for you, but you'll never know, right? Like if you don't tell her and she can make a decision, then you're going to be hanging in limbo, right? Because you're like waiting for this one, but you can't let the other one in. You know what I mean? 10 of Wands. I love and care for myself first. I feel like let me see. That kind of reminds me of that hermit mode still. Being overwhelmed, losing sight of a goal. This 10 is a card of burdens. Are you feel like you're worried or scared of like what she'll say? I don't know if that's the burden. You may be at the point at which you feel it's impossible. It says to reduce your workload or responsibilities. Now, I think it may be more applying to your emotions. It's kind of complicated. She's a sister of an ex. Oh, yeah. Whoa, that is complicated. But you're in limbo right now. You have to make a decision. Why I saw the Two of Swords. I kept seeing the Two of Swords in your shuffle. You have to make a choice, whether it's complicated or not. If you feel emotions for her and you don't say how it is so that she can say yes or no, you're hanging on to something and not allowing your possible soulmate in, right? And this is the card of being overwhelmed with the complications of the situation. But you're getting too absorbed in the detail. Cluttered thinking. Yeah. It also talks about not taking on other people's problems as your own. Like, just because she's the sister of your ex, well, I'm sorry, ex, you're going to have to deal with your emotions because if we like each other, we like each other, Like, don't take on your ex's problems as your own. That's literally what one of the things this card says is not taking on other people's problems as your own because you deserve happiness. And I know that sounds like almost like lack of heart or something, but if you're an empath, like I'm very much an empath and I take on other people's burdens and I have to be careful to not do that. And especially this says, I love and care for myself first because you deserve happiness as well. And as long as you close the door with the ex, she has her own, she has to process it. You know what I mean? Then you have the Knight of Swords. I choose my battles carefully. Yeah, there's going to be some drama around it. It's going to happen. She's probably going to get pissed off. But, you deserve happiness too. And If she gets pissed off, just walk away. Choose your battles carefully. Don't engage. Problems and conflict, Martin. I feel like you're going to tell her. You're going to have to, right? I saw the two swords. You're going to have to decide. Am I going to tell her how I feel, or am I going to move on to another chapter? Because if you stay where you're at, you're in limbo. And I have a feeling when you tell her, you're just going to be problems and conflict, right? But this says trouble's coming, because I think you're going to tell her. Yeah, and the ex is going to be pissed. But it says, even though you're going to get drawn to the drama, it says avoid this person whenever possible. You're not going to win. So when your ex does get pissed off, ignore, right? The best thing is choose your battles. Don't engage. You're not going to win. Don't engage. No matter what, you're going to look like the asshole. But we have to separate ourselves from what everybody else believes. Your heart is from true intents, like you deserve to love as well. I don't even have Kimberly's number or way of contact, but if we ever cross paths, I will confess my feelings and tell the ex, but yeah. I mean, look, Facebook's an amazing thing, right? I bet you can find her on Facebook. But when you're ready, I don't want to force you, but you're going to be in limbo until you do that, right? Or you just let go of it, one or the other. But when you do, just don't engage with the ex. I seen her recently, and that's why these feelings came up. Oh, you can't help who your heart feel. You can't help it. You can't help it. And don't worry about, I mean, the ex is going to have to process that in their own time. You know what I mean? Don't take on her. Yeah, either way. I wanted to make sure I'm making a wise decision. Look, yeah, you have to, right? Yeah, you have to make that decision. Just avoid the drama, as the Knight of Swords says. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate you. All right, that is the end of my list. I am going to do Andy, brother Andy. I protect what matters to me, Martin. It's like love matters to me. You're worthy of love, and whether it happens to be with your ex's sister, you aren't together. It's an ex, so it's like, well. Anyways, thank you, Martin. I appreciate you. All right, I'm going to close with Andy's reading. Andy's not here. He had to leave, but he's a big supporter of the channel. And Andy asked, how will his energy be for the week? So I'm going to pray, read for Andy, and then I'll close out. Higher power, source, creator of all, ask that you guide my cards and my words for Andy. Andy's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding how will their energy be for the week. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Andy, how will their energy be for the week? I call upon Andy's spirit team, his archangels, his divine. How will his energy be for the week? Oh, I got Pentacles coming out, Andy. King of Pentacle vibes. Okay, how will their energy be for the week? Like a boss? Claim it. Energy. King of Pentacles. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Andy, how will their energy be for the week? Thank you, Divine. King of Pentacles. How will their energy be for the week? More Pentacles. Andy, what you doing over there in England? And the King of Pentacles. I feel like I got to read the Pink. Okay, I'm pulling the King of Pentacles. I've already seen him twice. Andy's got some confidence. Andy's doing it. And actually, Andy even mentioned that on my last video from this morning. He mentioned that, I think it was him. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Andy. Okay, one more shuffle. With the Queen of Pentacles, stop. Queen of Pentacles on the split. Okay. All right. I'm going to start with that King of Pentacles because Boss is coming out. I did like the video. Oh, thank you, Martin. You're so sweet. I wish you the best on everything. You're going to have to come back and tell me the tea. Tell me the tea, Martin. All right. King of Pentacles, success and financial security. As a person in your reading, the king is a high achiever who has reached many of his financial goals. He is sure of his place in the world, and because of this, offers other support. And I've seen that. Andy does offer other support. He's a big supporter of synthesized souls. He's commented and started supporting my channel. You're highly protective for those you care for. As a situation, the card denotes being in control. You manage your money, property, and relationships with care and consideration. The card is taking a step up in life and achieving your goals, and at work, gaining wealth, promotion, and respect. What a boss card, Andy. Love it. You're doing the damn thing. Now, Nine of Swords is behind that. I trust in the present moment. So, Andy, through the week or in the future, if you find any anxiety, worry, or doubt coming out, this is higher power telling you to stay grounded and find your sense of peace and positivity. Maybe something intensifies, not sure what, but the suit of swords with its element of air and the mind in this intensity is usually read as anxiety. So you might be overthinking a specific situation or worrying about a negative outcome, or maybe feel overwhelmed with random anxiety about the future. Or it also can symbolize an awakening to something painful that needs to be processed. But the power message is I trust the present moment. Even through those pits, like I mentioned before, we're learning something, right? Even in the pits, we're coming out learning something. Then you have the Lover's card. Andy, I don't know your situation. I don't know if you're married, single, or what. But remember, lovers and soulmates can also be platonic. It's like somebody who you learn from, have a deep connection with, but learn from as well. Hey, Atha, I hope you're doing good. I'm about to close out. I'm reading this last reading and I'm going to close. I hope you're doing amazing. Andy, this card can simply show love and a new relationship, but often there's a decision to be made, and it applies to a relationship and to other life areas such as work and finances. The Lover's card asks you to think carefully about the future and make the right decision rather than act impulsively to get what you need. I'm not sure what that's surrounding. You're going to have to come tell me. I'm not sure. But King of Pentacles is boss vibes. So go forth with confidence, right? If you feel the Nine of Swords energy, remind yourself to embrace the King of Pentacles, okay? I'm sending you so much love and light. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you, my Sangha. Have a blessed night. Namaste.